P-Hub.
But I also
you see
also
and look at P-Hub. Just look at that. That doesn't even look too
Bro,
crazy.
it looks like Fub.
But if anything, that's even more like what the fuck is P-Hub? Like, let me click on it because it might be a game.
There's room for that. There's room for that
because she's gonna like
she's gonna want to know. Like,
what I'm accounting for is just the surface level. She looking through the search engine for buzzwords. You get what I'm saying? Like Latino.
Hey, nigga, in what universe
fat ass
your mom like going through your phone like typing in Latina? Like,
you know what paranoia I used to have? Like when I first started masturbating on Wi-Fi, I was like, I wonder if she gets like a report.
But you want to know what this is, Lauren? That means he was beating his meat
a lot
every quarter of an hour, nigga.
I mean, honestly, just to even know that P-Hub gets to Pornhub is that's what I was saying earlier. That's elite level knowledge,
elite, right?
But
that's elite level knowledge.
Before,
like I wouldn't have known that.
This nigga knows 2 obscure gay terms, so and he knows more.
Yeah,
he's just not telling
he's
us.
only said it.
So it's like he knows more. Like he's a freaky nigga.
He's unfortunately he's unfortunately come in contact with a lot of things he didn't want to come in contact with.
Exactly.
So now he has the knowledge base.
Exactly.
And sometimes he might have delved a little deeper. Like, wait, what the fuck is this? Clicked on it. Like, I didn't mean to go there.
You know what's even? You know what's even gayer? You niggas romanticizing this whole narrative around I beat my dick. That's crazy, right?
We didn't go there.
That's crazy.
What are you talking about?
He was like, yo, he just been looking at so much that he just came across gay terms.
But I never said anything
Fuck
about
out of here, nigga.
Yeah, but I never
masturbate to video games.
I never imagined
Fuck out of here.
Nah. I never imagined you doing that. I was just saying in general before you got to where you got to. You was searching some shit.
You was searching some shit.
No.
You know,
I listen to a lot of different things. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
What's a beard? Like that's probably what he said. Like, what's a beard?
What's that? Let me
type it in.
But think about this, Lauren. Is that a far-fetched topic to get brought up on the Brilliant Idiots just randomly?
What
a beard is?
No.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I've listened to just so much shit.
So you're trying to put it on them.
That's what
I don't mind it.
Accountability is the first step, and he's avoiding it.
That's almost defamation.
And that's
what
what
if we know it's not there. Like,
and this is the problem. Accountability.
I don't give a fuck.
Accountability might have to be the theme of this episode. You want to start?
All right. Wait. So let's get into this episode because all right. Welcome, America.
We back.
2 of your most wanted here.
Yeah, J Nobles.
Tone Groove. This is LOY the show.
Yeah. Shout out to lovely ladies. Hope y'all had a good week. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for clicking on the video. Do your due diligence. Like it, share it, subscribe. Thank you. All that.
Yeah.
Oh, Patreon $5 too. So get on that.
I'm starting
Christmas special.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And happy holidays too, because we don't be on that. So we just got to say it now to get it out the way.
Happy holidays, and the 21st is coming up. Don't forget, we're hosting a show. And Mary, Either Prophet, a lot of different guests show up.
You shout out the lovely ladies at LOY?
Yeah, I already shouted them.
Nah, shout out all that shit. I'm starting this podcast off from a standpoint of hate.
Okay.
I hate you niggas.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Because you're a freak.
No, not because I'm a freak, but because for some reason y'all gay imagination romanticizes narratives.
Gay imagination?
Yeah.
Gay man. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say y'all niggas think gay, so you see gay.
How so?
Which is your problem.
How so? Can you at least explain to the people?
Well, I mean,
if they probably saw a little bit of the pre-show, but just reiterate.
That whole shit was recorded, right?
Yeah, it was recorded the whole time.
Just reiterate.
They know the context. They've seen it up until.
But explain why you feel some type of way because you was a freak.
Nobody was a freak.
You were a freak.
Prove it.
You said you were paranoid about your mom finding porn on your phone. Like the fact that you're paranoid.
Wow. So you would never you would just.
But don't forget,
you were just oblivious.
Context.
Like you didn't care if your mom knew you was masturbating.
You was like, nah, nigga, I was paranoid. Like,
no, don't do that.
That's what you did.
That's not what I did, Lauren.
I don't know if you can. I don't know like how far the pre-show goes, but that was your face. That was your emotion.
I was distraught, right?
But why are you? Why?
Nobody's
and
really.
It's not directed at me. It's really Lauren. Because he's the one with the crazy imagination.
What did I? Whoa. That sounds crazier. Just saying that out loud.
No.
Words have meanings. Let's be more specific.
Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase what I started off at the beginning of the podcast. I'm not coming from a place of hate, because of course I don't hate you niggas. But I am coming from a place of whatever narrative I feel, I'm going to paint the picture, and it's truth now. I don't care if I actually know you niggas. I'm going to lie.
Okay.
Tell the game plan.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because they don't know what the truth is from the lie. They don't know what the joke is from the lie.
All right.
Okay, so when you was a kid, you was a freak. First of all, like
porn addict.
Because this is like it's almost weird. Like every week, I'm finding out like new weird, intricate shit. Like a couple weeks ago, you knew about the two obscure terms, you know, the beards.
You keep bringing that up like that's so crazy.
That is a little weird. And now you're talking about how if you type in P-Hub, it goes to Corn Hub, but that's like a weird niche. Like, who knows where you found that out? That was probably like a Kick group chat.
I just discovered it one day.
That was a Kick group chat, nigga. You found that out, nigga. What is this?
I have a masturbation addiction, but I'm beating it. That's funny.
It's $20. I'll go 10 if you go 10, and then we can just
get it for him.
Yeah,
type shit,
for Christmas. Yeah.
It's something that he might need. You know what I'm saying?
I'll probably use it as a cum rag.
When you exactly.
And not like a workout shirt or something. Maybe a shirt to go to sleep in. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Winnie the Pooh style.
He's a creep.
All right.
Yo, but honestly,
you know what I think it honestly is though? I'm just more vulnerable than you niggas.
I don't know.
I'm just more comfortable saying things.
You don't think we're comfortable saying things? You don't think
you didn't even sound confident saying that?
Like you were never paranoid about getting caught masturbating. You've never thought about your search history. Like that's not normal nigga shit.
Tony,
that's normal nigga shit.
But don't say that now, Lauren. Don't say that now.
But it's not that.
Don't say it now.
But I'm not finished.
Because you didn't say it then.
Lauren,
because of the level of enthusiasm you had, it makes it a little different.
He's trying to do it.
So I'll be boring for the rest of the podcast.
Lauren.
All right. I just won't try to be enthusiastic when I say things.
Lauren, he's trying to do it.
Let's make the show dead. Let's do that,
Lauren,
right?
Lauren, when you're talking to Tony, Lauren, when you're talking to Tony when he's like this, you have to choose your words carefully. You see how he talk? He took your shit.
Yeah.
And then tried to reverse it.
Yeah, he did.
Like with the word like enthusiasm. Like what the fuck? Enthusiasm.
That's the word he used.
But you tried to take it.
That's the word he used.
But you tried to like take it and flip it as if it was something bad. And speaking of you gooner, which is a freak term I just figured out. Speaking of, you know, I didn't know what gooner was, but y'all should look it up. It's basically a dude who has like 8 screens up.
How you know that?
I was watching November.
How you know that is your gay shit, nigga? What Pornhub you like?
How many?
Wait. Let me, Tony.
Go ahead.
This is personal. Because because he said, look, I wasn't like trying to make fun of you about you knowing the obscure gay terms. Because that's what you're mad at. Because when I said gooner isn't a gay term.
I'm mad at
but
the narrative.
you went
I'm
exactly
mad at how you strung together the narrative to something that's not true. Like if I called you gay for 2 hours.
But you're a creep.
If I no. How? Because I watch regular porn. I like big booty Latina bitches. I'm a freak. Because I have a conscience. I'm a freak.
I don't even like. Stop looking at me. Look at Lauren too. Like, don't just stare at me the whole time, nigga. You freak. Gooner is a man who watches corn. Well, typically, I didn't know.
Where you find this out?
That was Adam.
Oh, Adam told you? Where?
That's more convincing than like, oh, Brilliant Idiots on like some episode 8 years ago. Like, nigga, what?
It's real shit, nigga.
All day.
What do you want me to do? Lie?
Oh, this shit gets graphic all day long.
Hey, you brought this up. This is your shit.
Stroke his for hours while edging nonstop.
Thank you. Yeah. We needed more gay terms to add to the podcast atmosphere.
Things of that nature.
Because I obviously wasn't doing enough.
Hey, well, you still got one.
You had to bring.
You still got one above me, nigga. So you still the leader in that.
Hey, you know, but I have hope in your potential.
Nah, nigga.
That's one of the definitions. There's a few definitions.
Exactly.
Same thing.
And it's probably a definition for, you know, just like black people. It's probably different for niggas.
Yeah.
But I brought up Gooner because this nigga Hunter Biden, he spent a staggering $872,000 on prostitutes, porn, might have to bleep that out, sex club memberships, which is crazy, and took 1.6 million from ATMs, which kind of vague, but you know, still make fun of it. But like, first of all, I didn't know like sex clubs was like a real big thing until like a couple years ago, especially last night. The woman we talked to who said she went to a couple swinger clubs with a swinger group who she, you know, previously had, you know, relationships with. So, you know, she was very comfortable with that.
But she didn't have sex there.
But she didn't have sex there.
This is real freak shit. This is why when you niggas call me a freak, I'm perplexed.
You're baffled?
I really don't understand.
Why?
You can't compare me to Hunter Biden. You can't even compare me to the bitch from the bar.
You humped your teddy bear.
Yeah.
Do I have to keep going? You want me to keep going? You could. You humped your teddy bear.
When did you start? Jerking off?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Like, when did you start?
Bro, like probably 10, 11, 12. Maybe around then. Around then.
10, 11, 12?
Could have been 9, but 10, 11, let's just say
10, 11, or 12.
That sounds accurate.
Either 10, 11, or 12 where it started to be like, all right, this is a thing I do.
I don't know. Maybe I just hit puberty before you niggas.
Oh, so you started at 6.
Nah, probably
7,
like 8.
But he's not. He's not. Lord,
8.
don't call him a freak. Why are you calling him a freak?
I didn't.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
He just started at 8. But
I didn't mean to accuse anything. I'm sorry.
Nigga, you got molested when you was 8.
And for all the new listeners, that is not true. I was sucking
Nigga,
titties.
I was humping teddy bears. You was drinking breast milk, nigga.
What? Am I supposed to feel bad after that statement?
You're the freak.
I'm the freak.
You're the freak.
She wasn't pregnant. She was Mexican, and she was just like 3 years older than me, 4 years older than me.
She's fucking a stroke
She
away
wasn't
from being
pregnant.
Fertile
She wasn't
ass
pregnant,
pussy,
nigga.
nigga.
But
You
I wasn't even touching it. And
Oh wait, well, nah, never mind. Cause you didn't take that angle. I was about to fuck that up. But
you wasn't about
I
to
say
fuck
that-
shit up.
Nah, I was
you
better-
see how he's in defensive mode? But like, I'm trying, because he's still on the freak shit. But nobody's mad that you started beating your meat at 5.
But the more that I'm thinking about it,
the
more I'm thinking about it. Whoa, don't just throw that out there.
What?
5?
5, I mean, it's
What the fuck?
It's 3 years from 8. Let's be honest. You was probably doing it at.
But you was sucking
even then-
titties, Justin. You was sucking titties. Think about this.
Yeah.
You had physical sexual contact. I was imagining it.
What the fuck? Tony.
You dig yourself in a hole, bro. You digging a hole.
Biden.
Yeah, you digging a hole. You digging a
Hunter
hole.
Biden. Matter of fact, let's stay on you. I don't want to talk about this freak. I want to talk about your freak.
Yeah, I want to talk
Pause.
about you. I believe you're actually a gooner.
No.
The more and more
No.
that I'm thinking about it,
You just learned that term and he's excited to use it.
Nah,
it's
not
added
really.
to his repertoire.
nah, you can have it.
He just added it.
I'm not
to
freaky
his
enough to
repertoire.
use it.
All right, nigga. Don't look at that, nigga. Don't look at me either, but just look in the area. But honestly, first of all, because what I was thinking about, and I'm glad you said that, which you were imagining it. Because I was thinking about, first of all, when I was 8,
Wait,
I
put
didn't
context
even
on that. That
have.
sounds wild.
You was imagining when you was beating. I don't even want to say that.
Yeah, okay, that sounds
But
wilder.
when you was doing your thingy thing,
Yeah.
you were 8 years old, nigga. I wasn't like, I didn't have a phone then. So what was you thinking about? What was you thinking about? What was your mind?
Titties?
Where's your mind taking you?
Titties.
Just titties.
Probably like Halle Berry.
But you see, when you're a kid, like,
I probably just watched that Catwoman movie.
but when you're a kid, you're a little bit more like you don't know the rules of the game. Like, you was probably imagining like a bitch with 3 titties, 4 titties. You was probably breaking the
It's
rules.
probably even better. Yeah.
Better than that?
Yeah, like, no, but I'm just saying, like, the imagination is better than the porn. It's 3 titties.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, but this is what I'm saying. I wasn't like trying to like set you up like that, but it just happened. So you was thinking about bitches with 3 titties?
Maybe. I think I'm in the wrong industry. Like, it's dawning on me now.
Oh.
I'm going back to the Rolodex of my life.
Okay.
I might be a gigolo.
You could have been in
I
a
might
love for
honestly
Lena.
be like, honestly, if this was the 70s, I probably would have been a porn star. It was probably more accessible.
But like, I feel like you're smarter than that. Like, what would your mother think if she heard you say that? Like, you're just a black man with a dick and nothing else.
She'd probably be hurt that I reduced myself to my meat. But at the same time, you can fuck around and become a millionaire off that. So, you know, that's a lot of money to dry off tears.
A bitch ever told you that?
That I could be a porn star?
Like, you're just dick.
Just ask the question.
Like, you're just dick.
Like, I'm just dick?
Yeah.
Oh. Nah. For some reason, I always had the problem. Not always had the problem. Like, it was like 1 or 2 that, like, it was just no emotions.
Yeah.
But they used to just always like me.
Yeah.
To the point where it was just like,
He gets uncomfortable now.
Not even uncomfortable, but I got to start acting different than how I actually am to avoid that from happening.
Yeah.
Like, I have to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Just so this stays
But,
that
but
way.
at the same time, you doing that makes her like you more.
Which was the problem.
Which is like, you know what I'm saying?
So,
It's a cycle.
It's a fucking cycle.
It works that way.
Yeah, it's redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, these
Like, what's the meanest shit you ever said to a bitch?
shit. Meanest thing.
The most foul. Or really just the most honest.
Probably, I don't know. Like, I've been told, like my ex, it used to be times where it's like, you know, she would just be like talking, but like, just like about nothing. You know what I mean? Which is like, you know, it's like, duh, Jane Noble's like, yeah, like, whatever, like, what's next? So I used to just be like, yo, like, sweetie, please. And like, just that. And like, she used to hate that shit. Like, that's probably like the worst thing.
Yeah.
I'm probably like, my shit is probably a little bit more condescending. It's not like, you goofy fat boogaloo bitch.
Yeah, you're
Like,
not,
you know
you're
what I
not
mean?
egregiously mean, but you're just more belittling.
Well, not belittling, but it's just like, you know, that's a real like black woman word.
Who a belittle?
Yeah, that's what she used to say.
Not really, but that's a real word that describes what you do.
No.
It's kind of perfect.
But what about you, nigga? You freak.
I don't know. Probably the meanest thing. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what type of? I don't
Because,
even
you
know.
know, certain shit, it be mean to them, but it's not like,
not like-
I don't know. I just feel like it takes more potency
Yeah.
for it to be considered mean to a man.
You ever told like your girl to like shut up or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the time. I probably did that shit yesterday.
But how?
But it's
how
only-
do you do it though? Like,
It's usually when, like, all right, I'm trying to think of an example because this shit literally just happened.
but just say like how you like, yo, shut up, or is it like, shut up?
Both. It depends
Or
on
is
what
it-
it calls for. Like, I don't really, like the second one, I don't have a lot of moments where I'm like, I'm defeated. I'm just like, just shut up. Just get it out of here. It's more like, just shut up. Like, just shut that up right now. Because it's something ridiculous coming.
But I'm belittling, nigga. She ain't even finished the sentence yet, but you telling her some.
But no, but
it's some bullshit coming.
just before, like, it was literally an
Yeah.
example that just happened recently because she was just tripping. Like, I'm like,
Like
there's-
obviously tripping.
there's no basis in reality with what she's saying. It's like, it was so fantasy. It was like my imagination when I was 9. Like,
Yeah.
triple titties.
Yeah.
Shit, my fault. I had to shut it down because it was just annoying me. And I was
Nigga
taking the
started
shit.
drooling.
Yeah. I was taking the shit. It was just not the time. I was like, man,
Okay.
you know.
But what? It sounded like you still like. What'd you say to her?
I don't remember exactly what it was, like, honestly. But it was shut up.
But like in the realm of shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God damn, Gail King. Fuck. He was like, what exactly did you say?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna be struggling.
Yo, he was in interview mode, straight up, just like digging deeper, like, but get to the root of it though.
I was on
like,
the ropes.
I was like, his next turn was gonna be like, now what led up to the whole situation?
I was about to be like, Lauren, like, get him to stop that shit. Man, fuck. Hey, turn his mic off.
Oh, shit,
I'm over
bro.
here drowning.
I was just asking.
I was like,
It's
this whole
incredibly
time-
evasive.
So, yeah, the whole time I'm sitting here like this nigga Tone, like you just need to hold your breath, brother. Like,
Yeah, I just need to gain my composure. She's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
listening.
You let any more
I
water
gotta
in and you
have the
might
impression
die
that
here.
she's not here.
all right.
Yeah, man. It's like you the fucking man in the relationship. Like, so what if she sees it, right?
Yeah. She told me I was the CEO the other day.
Yo,
I'm fucking around. Okay, I'm done.
you're a dangerous friend, bro. I swear to God.
He is, but
I'm fucking around.
everybody knows he's stupid.
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
It
around.
almost doesn't count.
Nah,
Because
it's-
but it also doesn't matter if he fucks around, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know it doesn't matter if he's fucking around.
nah, but
Wait, what you mean by fucking around?
Like if he's making jokes and putting you in
Fucking-
certain
okay.
situations, and then he's like, I'm just fucking around. It's like it doesn't matter if you're fucking around. I still got to go to the crib.
You know, I didn't ask for me. I asked for her. Because she's listening. I had to qualify that shit right
Yeah,
there.
okay.
Fucking around, nigga.
Okay.
See, then I'm going to have to tell her shut up again. And it's going to be your fault. Because she's saying ridiculous shit.
Did you even see what else? Never mind.
No, but I'm just
But
saying
he-
because
he's
I
saying-
know
yeah,
how
I
she
know.
could interpret
Yeah, I know.
fucking around.
I understand
Yeah.
that too. I understand that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
Yeah, we getting offended at these jokes today.
No, I'm saying like it's just like, man, it's crazy what we go through. Like all of that happened because you had to make sure that she was gonna interpret this the right way.
Correctly. Because it's easier to do your work up front. Like, I'd rather not get a text of a screenshot of a timestamp
Wait, has that happened?
several times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, throughout the course of this podcast history, yeah.
Shit.
But I've never been
It might
like,
be better though. I've gotten a few things, but it's just like random when something else happens. It's like popped up like something that's
little
remember-
quips.
Yeah, like from the pod. Just you remember I'm not your wife. You remember you said that? I'm
Yeah.
like, damn. It's a conversation. Like we just
Wait, say that one
She
more time.
belittled you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
real
Say it one more time.
specific. She was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm not your wife, remember?
yeah. Yeah.
But that.
Oh, that's from
Yeah.
when we had the
When we had the
contest.
contest.
But I
about
told
who's
you.
the best
But
man.
Yeah.
I was trying to push for that, and you was like, "Nah, man. Like, we don't do that."
You
No,
did
but
say
I'm
that.
saying, but
I was pushing for
You
it.
did say that.
Yeah.
I was pushing for like for all intents and purposes, you're married.
But what I was saying was we were talking about the conversation, and I was just saying like the context of the conversation we have. I'm trying to put it back into context on what the question is, and because I kept doing that, like it's just like it seems like it's bad. I'm like, bro, I'm just putting context on the conversation.
He's right, because the original context of that conversation,
Yeah.
especially if you listen and haven't heard it before,
Yeah.
it was a list that went viral of like what a man would and wouldn't do for a person he's dating, like what he wouldn't pay for.
For a person he's married to.
Married to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we turned it into a competition of who treats their girl better.
Yeah.
But
Right.
the original thing was, would you do this if you're not married?
No, if you are
If
one or the other.
Yeah,
No,
men
if
are
it
not
was-
paying for these things unless they're
Unless
married.
they're married.
That's
Right,
what it
that's
was.
what it was.
Yeah.
But it turned
Yeah.
into, a battle of the ego.
battle of man.
As
Well-
most things do on this podcast.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Hey, fuck
This
it.
the egotistical playground.
Yeah. Hey, you
That's
out
a
though?
fact.
All right,
All right,
Pep,
man,
be
right.
safe.
All right, so
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
y'all off 100 Biden then though?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're kind of off for him.
But porn, sex, and prostitutes.
What are the odds?
But and you see the thing that's like, what's so crazy about this is that like his sexual lust is so large, it like he can't satisfy it with one medium. Like he can't just have sex. He can't just do porn. Or even like a combination of the lesser of two evils. He needs all three.
And crack.
Well, and that probably fuels a lot of this
Exactly.
shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out to don't forget
And
the
you
crack.
know, it's an unwritten statistic. Never mind. Never mind.
Unwritten system.
Never mind.
Yeah. Where'd you get
Let's
where you-
skate past this.
Okay.
Because I'm not building a great case for myself. I might actually be a gigolo.
Wait.
So we
What
just
was you
skate
about to
past
say?
it.
What was you
I'll
about-
say it. Fuck it. I was about to say there is a correlation between drug abuse and just like sex drive.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They're innately like one usually facilitates the other.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So you niggas knew that too.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a common thing, I think.
Nah.
Yeah.
He was waiting for us.
See, I'm self-conscious. I don't know if I'm a freak.
He's a freak.
I got you.
I don't know.
He don't know the real him. The real him. Nigga confused. Freak.
I almost called you something belligerent.
Yo, you fucking. But let's talk about the sparring session.
Yeah, I was surprised
know
we
what I
didn't
mean?
lead with that, but
You know what I mean?
y'all
Speaking
niggas'
of,
gay imaginations ran wild.
oh yeah. Keep holding on to it. But
Never let go.
we 2.0, sparring session 2.0.
Yeah.
The
It was
whole-
a full cast this time.
The whole crew got out there. You know what I mean? White man who we didn't shout out in the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, they know we got the Caucasian on the boards.
behind the boards.
Yep.
But AJ popped out. Tony popped out. It was an event. You know, it was an event.
It was a lovely day going to recreational center. You know, we got
Yeah.
there, we got loose, we warmed up, did some line drills,
Yeah.
little basic little shit. And then we got into the fisticuffs.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Lauren, how do you feel about it? Like, how do you feel you did? Just overall.
I feel I did all right. I felt like me
Yeah.
and Tone probably should have sparred a couple more rounds. I think we only did it once.
Yeah.
And it was a really quick round, so we didn't
Yeah.
really get to get active.
And it was partly the way it was set up,
Yeah.
like we was doing the 2-on-2, so it's like
Yeah.
he's not ready and recovered by the time
By the
he's gonna
time,
be ready.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
So it's
recovered.
like we ain't
it
really
kind of staggered that way.
Exactly. So that's that. I think overall I did
Jabs,
fairly well though.
Your foot movement, head movement. How'd you feel about that?
I felt good about head movement on defense. On
Yeah.
offense, I didn't like the head movement I had.
That's a little bit trickier.
Yeah, because it's like there's certain moments, like for instance, like instead of using my legs and ducking with my legs, when I saw the hook, when I went in for A jab to AJ. I went in for a jab to go to the body, but as I'm going to the body, I know he's coming back. But instead of ducking and keeping my eyes straight with my legs, I bent down forward, so I lost sight of him after the fact.
And balance.
Your
Your head weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah. So
And that's just average.
So-
Some
so
people's
if you-
heads,
if you don't-
vary.
yeah,
right?
if you don't use your
It's
legs
a couple
and-
15 pounders out
yeah,
here.
if you don't
sure.
use your legs and actually dip all the way down with your
Yeah.
legs, so where you can still be, focused.
Yeah.
Then
Lower
yeah.
that center
Now
of
I
gravity.
slipped what I needed to slip. I got out the way, but then I had to get defensive afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I was
What do you take away?
I felt pretty good about it, right?
Yeah,
You know, so I went out there. I was pretty comfortable. I was actually high as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't
Me
really
too.
have any YouTube.
But when you called me on the phone, I literally
yeah.
told you I'm in the middle of smoking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Okay.
He was. No, that was yesterday. My fault.
Yes, I was smoking on both the phone calls with you niggas.
Yeah.
You see how drug abuse coincides with the sex drive?
Now he's repping it.
But gotta
know-
double down there.
I felt good. You know, I think it's clear to say that, best hands in Menace, the Golden
You
Gloves
did
in
my
Menace.
God.
They go, wait,
Oh my
wait,
God.
wait. Let me talk.
Okay,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
done.
Go ahead.
I think I'm the best hands at Menace. I think that's just clear to say. I think, I did what I had to do. I didn't touch certain people. I touched more. Pause. Wasn't
Who'd you get more touches on?
it's hard to say. I think it was between you or Lauren. Maybe Lauren. It could have been you. I hit you in the body a couple times.
You only touched me once. It was a good one though. But you only touched me once.
Well,
And a couple times? Nah, I don't know.
oh,
Wait, if
You literally only touched me once.
Well,
it's-
you're not
but it's
counting
still
kicks too, right?
Yeah, it's still a window because
Why'd
I
you
didn't
bring it
I
up
didn't-
like
I didn't
that?
get you.
Like, because I just thought about it. Are you counting kicks as well?
not
Because
necessarily.
that increases the number.
Not necessarily. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only touched.
But-
You only touched me once, and then the second time you almost touched me, you got glove.
I feel like I touched you more, but
Nah, you didn't.
regardless,
You didn't. I promise you.
I feel like I did the best. I got touched the less for sure. I don't think I got touched at all.
You might not have.
I don't think I
touched
got
you.
hit.
I touched.
You might not have.
I had like at least 2 body shots on you.
Yeah.
2 body shots.
2 body shots. It's a body shot.
2 body shots.
2
nigga?
body shots. It's a touch.
You remember them?
Yeah.
First of all, you probably had 2 body shots.
Yeah, not for sure.
But for all intents and purposes, to be
100%.
fair as well, like your rounds weren't that active, and it was a lot of just being pretty.
What?
Sounds like we have some criticism.
Oh,
Hold
shit.
on, hold on.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. The
But wait,
momentum's here.
but
Go,
wait.
go.
But that's not like a
it's
bad
not-
thing necessarily.
but no,
it was just
it's-
like you're just working on some things. You weren't really being active, which is fair. It's fine.
But I'm not.
And you weren't
I'm a
trying-
counter striker.
Yeah, I know,
So
yeah.
I'm not. I'm
You're
not
not
that
supposed to be.
type of. Because I'm not like boom, boom, boom.
I'm a counter striker too, so I understand you. I do. That's why normally I move
You
away.
don't
but-
understand me, nigga.
Bro, you
I'm
wouldn't
fucking
you
around.
wouldn't say I'm a counter striker from like some of the ways that I was doing things before. Like that's how I normally do it.
Be
when
honest.
we were out there, I was being more aggressive on purpose.
I wouldn't put you in as a counter striker. Like you might be a little balanced. You're a balanced fighter, but not like just full counter. You get what I mean? Like I'm like hands down, kind of like just like what the fuck is he doing? You get what I mean? Waiting for you to come in.
The
to get
drunken
my
master.
shot. To get my shot, right? But
They look like a silly
overall,
string.
like I don't know. I was just working y'all, man. How y'all feel about how I did against y'all?
I don't like the term working because I mean even you didn't. There wasn't enough of an exchange for anybody to be working anybody in interview rounds. To be truthful.
Why is there never?
Okay.
Why am I never not doing enough?
That's not a bad thing though. It's not a
That's
bad
what
thing.
happens when you wear the crown. Trust me, because y'all did this to me too. Yeah,
wait, no, no,
we
no,
didn't
no.
do the same
We
thing.
didn't do that.
Yes,
But
yes,
I'm
yes.
not saying it was like a bad thing. I'm saying that like you said, you're working on. You know what I'm saying? You were just being elusive, making sure you were.
But
you know
you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
understand.
And you did that well. I'm not trying to take away from that. I'm just saying like to say that you worked anybody, that would have to be like bang bang
That
bang. Work.
implies you were out there.
You
piecing
see what I'm
people
saying?
up.
That's all I'm trying to put into context on that front.
So, okay,
It's
so
not
next
to say that you
time-
weren't on top of the game.
Next
That's to
time.
say that you didn't work anybody.
Next time, I'm gonna show y'all
Okay.
this so-called working that I haven't been doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all
Yeah.
the next level because y'all deserve it.
Okay.
Y'all deserve
All
it
right.
in a
All right.
good way, not like a bad way.
I got you.
Y'all deserve it.
All right, let's see it then, nigga. I'm
Okay.
fully.
But I didn't mean to take away. Continue with what y'all was saying about it.
But
But overall, what?
most importantly, what everybody's here for is they want to know how I perform. Because I was, nigga, be honest, I'm the wild card. nobody really knew. And I want you guys to speak on that.
No, first of all, how do you think you feel?
Yeah,
how do you think
how do you think you
did?
feel?
How do you think you did?
Honestly, what I imagine happening is exactly what happened.
Which was?
I want you to describe it first, though, because I want to see if y'all felt the same way about it. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
He wants us to
I'm
validate.
not in a position to pop my
But
shit.
okay, I think you did.
You did okay.
Hold on. Wait, what were the expectations and what did I actually do?
There was no expectations.
Yeah, there
because
weren't
it's
really
never like real any expectations.
No,
but
it's not.
You did okay. I was taking it easy on you.
Yeah.
You know.
I did a little bit too.
Why are you just looking at me? He just said he was taking it easy
bit.
on you.
But we didn't get to go in there a few times, so yeah, a little bit. We're just trying to gauge him out.
I took it easy on him.
How can you say that?
Because all round, and we even talked about it after.
we ain't really
that
we
shit
didn't get active.
fucking flew by. For some reason, that was the fastest round I ever did to that whole day.
Because y'all niggas wasn't doing shit.
But that's so you see nothing. Continue.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, who was talking? Was it me talking or him talking?
I was talking.
Yeah.
But back to you. You did okay. Footwork, need to work on that. You know what I mean? We watched some film. You know, we laughed a little bit. You know what I mean? You was like fucking skipping around and shit. You know what I mean? But
I did that once.
You didn't do bad. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do bad. But you know, I was taking it easy on you. I was just trying to see, you know, where you was at, because you know, sparring you is actually more dangerous than sparring like AJ or Lauren, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like, you're just throwing just to throw. Like, you're not like just trying to touch. You're trying to throw.
No, I'm not trying to hit though.
Yeah, but you're a little too.
But your body does.
You're a little too like it's a lot of unnecessary
Stiff.
movement and stiff, and a lot of unnecessary movement because you're bouncing. You're doing a lot too much. You're like wasting energy. You know what I'm saying? But there are like openings on you a lot too. But it's just like, that's why I put my hand out. Just trying to gauge, just play around, figure out what to do with you. But yeah,
you know.
But it's not that you did bad or anything. It's just you don't have any of the defensive capabilities for real.
Yeah. I have no training.
Yeah.
So I feel like the fact I went in there and did that, I'm impressed with myself, nigga.
Yeah, but I mean, we still just sparring.
We took it light on you.
Yeah.
We weren't really trying to attack and like exchange, like attack and exchange.
All right,
or nothing like
niggas
that.
could kill me. Shit.
No, I'm not saying that. But what
He's
did
taking
you,
that angle, Lauren. Don't believe him.
Yeah, I know. What did y'all have to say about? Because you asked me how I felt about me. What did y'all feel about my?
Lauren was. You see, and this is the thing, right? Like, you did good. It's same thing with Tony though. A lot of unnecessary movements. You know, you get in the pocket, you dip you're like damn near doing a yoga pose. Like, you're like.
I did that twice.
You know what I mean? Like, all the way down though. Like, you know, like an armadillo.
2 times.
But you did it a lot more.
I did
But
it
those 2 times were egregious though. You get what I'm saying? But you didn't do bad. You get what I mean? I didn't get, like you said, wasn't really touching you as much.
Nah.
But
No, you didn't. You hit me once.
I don't even like the way you're saying that,
I'm
even
not
though
saying
it's the truth.
that's
I don't
not-
like the way it's
Why?
like being presented
How's
as
it
if
being
like
presented?
it's some type of like, no, you only hit me once.
I wasn't saying that. I'm saying you hit me once. I didn't even say only. I just said you hit me once.
Well, okay, I only hit you once, but
Yeah.
overall,
Did
it
you
was
tag
pretty
everybody else or something?
good. Yeah, I tagged everybody a couple
Did
times.
he tag you? Did he tag you a few times?
Yeah, a couple times for sure.
Where?
That's what
Where?
I'm asking. I don't know if I saw that.
Where?
He's not supposed to remember. He got tagged.
But the only person who truly got me, and especially on the face, was AJ.
Yeah, AJ got him a couple
That
times.
was the only person that truly got me.
Yeah, AJ got him a couple times.
Yeah,
I did look at that video. I did catch you. It was just a barely glancing blow though. It was mostly glove.
I literally just saw. I
It was
completely
mostly
forgot
glove.
about this.
Do it slow. It was mostly glove.
So for context,
Yeah.
At the end of our uneventful round between me and Lauren, right?
Yeah.
That's when we kind of started getting active for some reason, like when the shit was about to
Because
go.
they wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, nah, we was
World.
feeling each other out. You know, we was taking it easy.
Taking it easy.
But there was this one hit.
Oh shit. Oh yeah,
There
play
was
this.
this one hit
Yeah, pause it real quick.
that Lauren swears he cracked me on.
I didn't crack you,
Which-
but I touched you. I didn't crack you, but I touched you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Third person, I watched the video.
I barely touched him.
the
Barely.
momentum.
Yeah.
You probably touched him, but you
It
didn't.
wasn't.
Like,
I didn't do
touch him.
anything. Yeah, I didn't do anything.
You didn't
it barely,
touch him.
It barely got because his glove got me away too.
His glove
got it away.
But you didn't touch him.
That's what I was saying.
You
Yeah,
didn't
that's what I was
touch
saying.
him.
I didn't really like.
You
I didn't really
touch
do
him.
nothing. It's like it's on his face, but it's like a barely glancing, barely like.
And
yeah, I didn't really.
y'all
do much.
waited till like the last 10
second,
seconds.
yeah, to do that.
To fucking do something.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you about your rounds as well. Your rounds aren't really that active, at least this time.
You
When
don't put on a show, nigga.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like.
You just cute.
But you gotta understand.
Yeah.
I'm working on different shit. Like next time, I'm gonna be active. I'm gonna show y'all active.
But I'm saying that's fair, and I've been saying that's fair. But I was trying to say, trying to take you away out of that. I worked everybody thing because I was saying you know what I'm saying. I was just trying to take you away from that. That's all that was.
Yeah, worked everybody is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to say.
But
that.
y'all
also-
supposed to
It's
feel
crazy
some
to say
type
that.
of way.
But
No.
also,
you can feel like you did your thing because you did, but like saying you worked everybody is kind of crazy.
I concur.
I also, as you were
concur.
saying.
Oh, but I also do recognize that you weren't going as hard.
Yes,
Like that's
I can say
Which-
that's obvious. Yes, I can say that.
Very obvious.
The truth is always somewhere in the middle. Y'all are both technically correct.
For sure.
Lauren might be more right though.
Because his views align more.
Now
with-
that I'm thinking about it, yeah, our beliefs align more.
well, y'all did about the same, so I'm not surprising. But do they see this?
Yeah, they watching this.
Okay, so you watching this, right? We're far into it, right? I'm tired, but still keeping the poise up. First of all, take it back, pause it. Look at Tony. Look at Tony's like go back like 5 seconds. Look at the way he moving back. Look how what the fuck is that?
Yeah, legs crossed.
You get
and
what
all
I'm
that,
saying?
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. You get what I mean? I'm seeing the range. I'm chilling. He pushing back. Boom. I try to get him with a kick. Miss. Oh well. We still here. Tony trying to hit Casper. Definitely not trying to hit me. You see, like it don't even look like. It looks like we're playing two different games.
Yeah. Yeah, nigga.
Look at that. Boom. Just a little touch. Waiting for it. Just trying to find something, you know. That's
right,
all.
but do you see what I mean though? Like
That's all
you're
it
not
is.
letting your hands go. So when you say that, like you working niggas, I was like that wasn't the case.
Yeah, nah, it's not the
Yeah,
case.
it's a lot. Now
Next
you
time-
look good doing what you're doing though.
You gotta
I'm just
understand.
saying. I do understand.
Next time, I'm gonna show. Like, come on, man. Like, go back. Go. Like, come on, go back. Go back.
Don't kill yourself, nigga.
Boom. For a little bit of hip torque, that would have touched him. Boom. And I think that, yeah, you're shaking your head.
Would've.
You're shaking your head. So, yeah, he's shaking his head. So that touched him. Boom. Yeah.
touched him.
Boom. And that would have hit too, if I wanted it to.
All right. I mean, I hope so.
Boom.
Nigga,
That
you
one
trained.
didn't hit, but you did hit him the other one though. And as I said, I keep trying to tell you, you did your shit. I'm saying that, but it's just like the way you talk about it is it sounds really like
It
you're
sounds
good
crazy.
at you're good at a story and you're
but-
good at making it sound like yo
I'm good at a
niggas, like-
story.
Y'all
But
are
I'm
both
saying-
Nigga, this
great.
story is
Y'all are both
non-fiction.
immaculate storytellers.
We're immaculate
Yeah,
storytellers.
yeah. Like, nigga, right before bedtime, nigga. Get me to go right to sleep.
You know what you do before bedtime, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Freak. Oh, yeah.
we ain't really do nothing though, like you said.
I was about to say, y'all
There's
ain't
really
do
no point
shit.
in even showing
I was
that.
about, yeah, it's really no point in
We
even
didn't- yeah,
showing
we
it.
didn't do anything,
But
for
just skip through it so they can see that y'all wasn't doing shit the whole time. You know what I mean? But Lauren's playing with him, though.
I am. I'm just trying
And
to like
Lauren was
figure it
at,
out.
that's actually, Lauren is just playing with his food.
Yeah, I'm literally just kind of seeing, toying, like just
Still off balance, though. You got to work on your footwork.
yeah.
You're a
I
little
got
tight.
and I had bad shoes on too.
Very heavy footed.
Yeah, I had bad shoes on too.
See? Boom, boom.
But that's literally. But you see how I
y'all-
got away from those like real easy.
And
like,
I was telling Tone to throw out the double jab. I'm
yeah,
like, yo,
but as he does that double jab, I'm easy like I'm just
Yeah, yeah.
I'm watching the range. I'm just backing up.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
looking at him, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, Tone, he was just praying for that right hand to connect on everybody. Had that
He
shit.
was. He really was. He had it loaded up the whole time. But yeah, this is what I was doing. Just kind of trying to gauge him, see what's going on.
Oh my God! At least when I do nothing, it looks so beautiful.
That's
you know
what I kept
mean?
saying. I
That's
was like,
what I'm saying.
I said that earlier, didn't I? Say
All
that?
right. Okay. All right. Listen. We understand, Justin. You should be able to whoop everybody in here's ass. You don't really get a pat on the back for that, my nigga. You've been training. If you didn't come out here and look like this, it would be a problem, nigga. When the boy barks at the moon, when the wolf barks at the moon, it's not a story, nigga. It's only a story when the moon barks back.
That was beautiful.
Literally. And it's actually factual.
And we're a good storyteller. This nigga just quoted Langston Hughes. Like, what was that? That's
I think
poetic.
that might be Shakespeare.
That's poetic, nigga. But go to the punch. I do want them to like kind of see that.
You talking about on this one?
Yeah. and
It
you
just
gotta hit
went
play.
by. It just went by. And you got to try to. I don't know if you can slow this down though. I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
Probably not. But it's like you got to catch it at the right time. But his glove really got in the way. But it's like barely on his chin in the process. Like
Yeah,
it's right there on
that's
his
actually
chin.
But you
perfect.
got
You see what I'm saying? Like it's on his chin, but then his
Oh.
glove. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I
That-
caught him. I was trying to tell
Whoa.
you that. I caught him, but then his glove moved it off. Boom, right there, like after the fact.
But
He
got you. He got
I did.
you.
I got him. That's all I was
He
trying to tell
got
you.
you.
I
He
got
got
it.
you.
But it wasn't.
He
It wasn't.
got you.
It wasn't like a crazy one. It was just barely, and then his glove kind of got.
But-
yeah,
Well, if that's getting got,
that's not for real though. I didn't get you right. I didn't hit you right. But I did get you.
But he ain't get you, but he got you.
Yeah.
we get it.
But I mean, that was right at the end when we started trying to get active. That's why I said we should have had a few more rounds.
Yeah, man. And you know,
Truthfully.
we're gonna
And
be
me and AJ had a couple exchanges.
But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some more sparring sessions for sure. You know what I mean? We gotta post them because people been asking for them. They want some footage and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
can chop up some of the best moments of these last joints and put it together.
Yeah.
all right,
Why, you cool with that?
it don't matter to me.
Okay.
I mean, there's good moments
I
where
just don't know what you want me to say.
Nah, nobody wants you to say anything. Nobody wants to say anything.
All right, well, I mean,
But
Y'all niggas
overall,
fight. Congratulations.
what do you say?
Hey, you see?
What do you say?
You say, y'all niggas can fight. Congratulations. Hey, you
I didn't say it like that. I didn't say it like that.
Tony, you didn't say it like that.
So what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to defend myself?
Nah, we wasn't even talking about
Yeah, we
you.
don't talk shit.
That's my point, though.
Yeah, we was just like,
yeah,
kind of like,
you're actually not bad.
yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
But shout out to the Lakers though.
Yeah.
Something happened for them. Them niggas won the in-season tournament, which is the first time like ever, right? They never done this, right?
This is the first in-season tournament.
Yeah, this is the first time. So shout out to LeBron for making another historical, fucking monumental moment in history. You feel me? He won the first one ever. Right. Actually, it might be a footage of this nigga just talking. Can you look that
Yeah,
up?
I'll look it up real quick.
LeBron,
And yeah, I got you.
whatever they call it. Yeah, white man.
Post-game interview.
Post game. See this nigga shed a tear. You get what I mean?
Second. I'm still
And it's
putting
kind of
this on
crazy
with the-
because it's like him, like that 500,000 didn't matter most. It didn't matter much to him.
Nah.
But he had the most to say about it. Like they could have at least interviewed some bench players, like some niggas that was like really like, yo, like nigga, I'm up 500,000. Like,
Yeah, but we don't care about what they had to say about it.
but not really though, because they tell us what to care about.
There we go.
And
from the start of this
Can you
tournament
pause
by
it real
both
quick?
your
Yeah.
words and your
when they brought out Malika Andrews, is that her last name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have got it wrong. Fuck her. But when they brought her out, they fucking booed the shit out of her. It was like, boo.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Understandably, this is a room full of black
understand
men.
though.
Boo. Like it was different tones, but yeah.
Oh,
Said it,
shit.
said it. Boo, boo, boo.
All right, tempo.
play that you were putting your full effort into this, and that set the standard for the rest of the league. Why did you decide to put all of this into something new?
Because my youngins over here, my rookies, my second-year guys, some of them haven't experienced playoff basketball. Some of their paychecks are not as equipped as some of the older guys on our team. So, and then some of our fans during the December and January months, they kind of stall out a little bit. So I felt like it's my obligation and it's my responsibility to keep everybody engaged, including my teammates, including our fans for our beautiful sport. So that's why I was locked in from day one.
You certainly did that. I want to talk a
This
little bit
nigga
about
Mike.
your teammate, Anthony
Has
Davis.
there ever been like he gives some like good ass post game interviews?
He does.
And what?
He's very well media trained.
He is.
He's the
I mean, he's
poster
a-
boy. You know,
Yeah,
he's the poster
The
boy.
only thing he does terribly is like act like he reads. But outside of that, he good. Like he's always on the first page of a book every time you see him with a book.
What if he's doing the audiobook thing?
He might. I'm not saying he don't read. It's just like
It is
he's,
like
he's
a-
good with
it
all
is
the
like the running thing.
all the media training stuff is good, but he seems to drop the ball on that one. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, because he's obviously lying. You feel me? Like,
I think he's lying.
well, there was one time where he was talking about like it felt like he was giving his takes on the state of the NFL. But then if you go to the ESPN website, he was just literally reading down. He was talking about the best wide receivers in the NFL right now, right?
Yeah.
And like the way he was listing them was on the same way they was listed on ESPN with like the information behind them and shit. So you know,
Yeah, Bron be on that shit where it's
This
like
nigga LeBron just he remembers everything though.
he does.
He has, a big brain.
Is he GOAT? Would y'all put him GOAT now?
For
Does
sure.
this chip right here, in season chip, give him GOAT?
that's a stupid question.
I
Is
was
Yes.
I
Why?
was just watching. Oh, you say yeah?
What's significant? Nah, I don't think this matters at all in terms of his
In
legacy.
terms of the legacy?
Yeah,
okay,
nah.
okay.
I might
is-
have to disagree with that.
This
But
is
why?
just a good marketing scheme to get people interested in the newest, like the beginning of the NBA season. That's always the most boring part.
Right.
But
This incentivizes the players to fucking hoop their asses off.
yeah.
And the fans actually give a fuck about what's going on.
But it's the
But it
fact-
doesn't matter in terms of your legacy.
You think it might turn into that though?
Nigga, I mean, depends on if they keep doing
But
that shit.
it's the first one,
Honestly,
though.
like we don't know what the next 30 years is gonna look like.
They have to. They have to. 500,000. They got to. For sure.
They gonna up
And
it to $1 million too. Watch.
Yeah.
Eventually, maybe. You know what I mean? Have just 2 big ass tournaments. You get what I'm saying?
And if it lasts for long enough, then it will matter on his legacy. So if this becomes a recurring theme, then it will become a big part of his legacy. Like he was the first winner of this
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I think this is big. Like, first of all, can you go forward or back just so we can get a good view of that chain, or just type in like in-season tournament chain? Because that shit
it's
is sparkling like a motherfucker.
They got a chain and they have a trophy that's way too elaborate.
And
Like
the
they
chain-
thought too much about how they designed the trophy. It's kind of insane.
like a PS5.
No, like a PS5, that's just like a fucking spaceship engine that they just yanked out of somewhere.
Yeah.
This shit is like, it's very meticulous. Like everything means something on that trophy.
You said a PS5, a Tesla radio. Where is this shit at? That shit was shining though. That shit look all gold.
It's black and gold. Yeah,
Oh,
that shit right
wow.
here. Oh, wait, Lauren, go back out.
All right.
Oh, wait, you trying to get the medal or you trying to look at the trophy?
Let's look at the trophy.
Go to the last image on the far right.
In the
Yeah. Wait, nah, go up again.
Talking about this.
The one with the words, yeah. All of this shit means something. Can you zoom in on that? That shit kind of hard to
It's
read.
a little blurry.
So the colors are black and gold because black represents elegance, sophistication, power, and prestige. Gold,
How come when it's on us, it's like
niggerish.
yeah,
Because
Bleep.
it's probably plated.
yeah, definitely.
Zoom in on that shit. The
It's hard to
fucking
read,
font
bro.
is ass.
Yeah, we have to find a better picture.
Or Lauren, can you read
I'm
that?
gonna do NBA Cup details, huh? I can a little bit, but I'm gonna just put the details up on the thing first.
That shit look hard though. It looks like
But they just thought too much about this.
it looks like whoever made the Hunger Games trophy, they designed this shit. That's what it looked like.
the bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
Why do the elite in all movies end up getting sadistic?
It's the same shit.
It's
It's
another
the
one
same
down
shit.
below.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, lied.
Yeah, it's not.
Damn. Fuck it. But everything means something. The black probably represents Mamba too, nigga.
I know how we can get there though. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a good trophy. The medal looks cool too.
Bro, that medal looked crazy. And wait, go down. The medal was right there. Yep, right there. This looks crazy, and it's like it's popping out, like the ball. Like,
Oh yeah, it's protruding.
protruding. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That shit crazy.
It's pretty cool. So now they gonna have to change how the championship shit looks now because
They have to up
they
it.
gotta top this.
They got to top it. Yeah.
They gave niggas the fucking Mamba. That looks like the highest honor in the NBA right there.
Bro, that
The
trophy.
That chain.
It's more, and it's really a medallion. Like that shit is
There we go.
Wow, you found a clear
This
version.
fucking fight footage been here. Yeah, nah. The half ball / cup is a nod to the global
Nod.
cups. Nod to the global cups. Played in. I'm not reading this. I refuse. This is too fucking blurry.
Played for in all sorts.
Of international competitions in a variety of sports.
So half a cup means the world. They just made that shit up.
Yeah.
But the eight prongs flowing into the channels of a ball.
8 teams make it to the knockout rounds.
That makes sense. Prongs linked to diamond rings / engagement. A pinnacle moment in relationship, but not the start and not the end. A perfect metaphor
For the in-season tournament.
Jesus Christ.
Josh Giddey might use this as a sippy cup.
30 net. Chill out. 30 net openings for 30 teams.
The base is a blend of Eastern Conference and Western Conference championship bases. So it's like, yeah.
There's a few things.
Everything means something. And, of course, wait, go down?
Huh?
Okay. We need to call a 5%er and get his view because it's definitely some Illuminati shit going on.
You think so?
But we just can't see it.
That might be the case. We don't have enough knowledge
But
base.
you know, this shit is like, what's the word? It does have a certain amount of pedigree to it. You know, like you would hold it dear to your heart.
It de-
You get what I'm saying? Kind of. Go ahead.
It's one of those things where it's like to what you were saying, like it can get redundant. But I mean, for now, like shit, nigga, like you say, like you were saying, nigga, it's the first one.
Yeah.
That shit is important. Like,
It's important.
And
It's only
LeBron
as
won.
important as they make it.
LeBron won. Yeah, as hard as they play for it. And LeBron won the first one.
Yeah. So
At 38.
congratulations to
38.
that. I don't think it really does anything for your resume, but you know, it's kind of cool. But speaking of trophies, like, how do we even introduce this topic? All right. So most men, right? They hold their friends and their wives to a certain standard in their life.
Certain
Some would
stature.
say they put their bitch on the pedestal. I would like to disagree with that notion, but some people do that.
Yeah, with
You
the
get me?
ideology, yeah.
But some people also put their close comrades on that same pedestal. Lauren, could you please go to the notes, the link in the notes where it says Hogan's over hoes? Yeah.
Hogan's over hose. Jesus
All right,
Christ.
so let me essentially break this shit down. Pause it. We're not gonna get into this just yet, especially because I don't know the fucking timestamps. I should have did this, but there's this radio host, right? I forgot his name. Does it say his name in that topic right there in that title?
Is he white?
Nah, it just says Hogan over Hose.
Well, in the
Talking about
video,
right
in the video, right
probably.
here.
Let's see. Hulk Hogan smashed his wife?
Yeah.
Oh, he let Hulk Hogan smash his wife.
Okay, so before Lawrence balls it, there's this radio host, right?
Okay.
He happens to be best friends with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan had fell on hard times. You know, it was post wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, he's relapsing from steroids and shit.
Quaaludes.
It's a lot going on. Hulk Hogan had so many back injuries and surgeries that he lost 4 inches of height.
Damn.
Like the nigga was like 6'7", now he's like 6'4", 6'3". It's like that shit is kind of insane. But
Shit.
he's right in the middle of all that hurt, nigga.
Yeah.
So he's crashing at his friend's house, you know, close comrade. You know,
Yeah.
that's what you would expect from a partner, right?
Yeah.
He sees his friend in a time of dire need. So for some reason he offers him his wife. Like literally, he was just like, "Would you like to fuck my wife?" And Hulk Hogan did it. Nigga, play this video. Just play it from the top because too lazy to try. He gets into it.
All right.
Shout out to this illustrious YouTube channel.
And who is responsible for the Hulk Hogan sex tape scandal and how his cuckoldry ended up destroying his own career. Because I'm sure most people are pretty familiar with the scandal, but I don't know how many people are aware of the whole story behind it, and it's a hilarious one. Also, the cuck in question here, whose legal name is Bubba the Love Sponge, is always
Bubba the
crying
Love
about how people
Sponge.
need to know the truth, even though I don't think the truth really helps him out that much, unless people think he's the one that leaked the tape. But either way, I don't think his career is really ever going to turn around at this point. But I'll do my best to give him a fair shake and explain what happened here. Also, I'm
Can you
just going to be
pause, pause, pause.
focusing on his...
I would hit his wife.
You would fuck his wife?
For sure.
And that picture, I don't know if that's pre when she had her tits done or
Oh, she got her
post.
tits done.
But her tits got done. Well done.
Do they
nigga.
show like an updated image?
I think cause that's how I know about them. That's the only
Okay.
reason I know about this topic. So I'm assuming that these titties is gonna be in this video. They'll make a debut.
Okay.
But
Okay.
hold on, you would fuck that white woman?
Yeah.
Because it's his wife, or just because?
Oh, yeah, go back to that photo. Thank you, Lauren.
That does it a lot more justice. Yeah, like
Well,
she
actually, I don't know. I ironically like the other photo better, but I don't. This bitch smiled stupid, but I mean, yeah, for sure. What's wrong with her?
She's a pasty-looking white woman.
Pasty.
Yeah. See, look, that's what the tits got done.
Oh,
Boom.
boom is the perfect onomatopoeia for that shit.
Because they just ballooned up.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Hulk Hogan got that version of that
And
bitch.
look at, can they see this?
Yeah.
Look at how he's holding her. He's kind of holding her like.
Side boob.
But that's
it's hard
how Ice-T used to hold his woman.
That's what I was about to say though. He's holding her very pimpish. That's pimp like mannerism.
Like it looks from behind like I'm just holding you in the middle of your back, but really I'm holding your titty at the same
But
time.
It
But
looks
he's on-
like he barters with her pussy.
But
that's
he's
what
on-
it looks like.
But he's on trial for cuckoldry.
He is. Which is, and that's
he
probably
be on
what,
trial for that?
That's probably what the
What?
overall conversation is going to be.
Where's that spectrum at where like is cuckold right here and pimping right here?
That's why I brought this topic up. That's the discussion. But we're gonna get there. Play this right quick because I think he's about to go on Howard Stern and explain a little bit of the situation.
Okay, I got to go back to
Yeah.
where it was because it's Howard Stern's right here.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on.
But it's not going as well. In the mid 2000s, he's probably at his peak, where he said he was making about $5 million a year. He also had a show at SiriusXM for a while that I believe Howard Stern helped him get because they were really good friends. And he was good friends with Tucker Carlson. He used to go on his show all
pause
the
real
time
quick.
before.
It's kind of like, given what happened with Hulk Hogan, anytime he says he's good friends with somebody, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, how good of friends? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how close in relationship you got to be to fuck his wife? Like, what is the definition of a good friend to him?
Well, Hulk Hogan isn't the bad guy. He just got asked to fucking dude's
Of
wife.
course not. Hulk Hogan is actually, the gold medalist in this occasion.
He's weird. He's like the archangel. Like he's life and death. You get what I'm saying? Like he's not the bad guy, but
Hulk?
but he is the bad guy. He's a real bad boy actually.
I think he's honestly a victim
I don't know, man.
of this sick man's fantasies.
Can you skip ahead a little bit? Mm-hmm. Right
Oh
there.
yeah, right there. That's what I did.
Yeah, I got you. 1 second.
Does he shed a tear?
My best friend dirty. And that's not how it went down. It didn't go down like that at all.
This
It was
is Bobby
supposed to be a
speaking.
private moment amongst us three that nobody ever would have known about. Truly, that's what it was. It was in the privacy of my home. It was my friend. It was my wife, and it was never going to leave that bedroom. I guess at the end of the day, not let my best friend blast my wife.
No, what? That has nothing to do with it.
No, but if I just totally want to take onus of the things that I may have done in society's eyes, I'll take onus and I'll say, in society's eyes, it's not cool that you let your best friend blast your wife. Okay? My moral compass has changed tremendously, but in the era that I was living, whatever. I'm sure people have weirder hang-ups than that. It doesn't make me
Pause.
necessarily a scum.
What could potentially be a weirder hang up than that?
Well, what he was about to say, he was about to say, I heard what you said. He said that doesn't make me a scumbag. Who was calling him a scumbag?
Oh, okay. They kind of, and even Too Lazy to Try is a little bit out of context, right? There was a whole sex tape scandal that went out, right?
I was about to ask that.
The tape of Hulk Hogan fucking this man's wife
It
went
came out?
viral for all intents and purposes
Oh, shit.
back in whatever early 2000s this was. So, first of all, you recorded your friend fucking your wife. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
one level.
normally did that too. So, what was the point of that? Is that like some type of blackmail extortion to keep in the backbone? The tape gets out somehow, right? He starts to play the victim about it.
Oh.
Because people, public perception is you gave him some pussy and then blackmailed him with it.
Yeah.
So now everybody's like, you the scumbag.
Yeah.
But inside, I'm pretty sure he's feeling like he fucked my wife. You get what I'm saying? Like, how
But
could
he let him do that.
How could I be the bad guy if I gave him some pussy?
So okay, so it's a lot with this, but right now he's kind of defending himself.
Yeah, he's on the ropes.
Okay,
He's fighting freak allegations right now. It's a crazy allegation to fight.
It is. Also, blast is like a really choice verb to use when you talk about somebody fucking your wife.
You said
Like,
what? Blast?
Yeah, like I let her blast my wife.
That's
like,
probably because he saw the film.
and early 2000s. You know what I mean? It's like that was just the language, but you know what I mean back then.
well, this was recorded in June 2021.
Yeah, this is all after like
Okay.
the
Yeah,
whole controversy
yeah.
happened and is
so-
past shit.
Blast. Let's see.
I got you.
I'm back, bad guy.
No.
And secondly, I wish my home surveillance, I had home surveillance. I wish I had not captivated that and that had been recorded. I wish that it had not.
Do you do that a lot? Do you say what if or I wish I didn't?
Yes. I mean, as I sit here and struggle and used to make millions of dollars and was not, and take the dollars out of it because I'm as happy as I've ever been. Mm-hmm. I really am. And I don't live near the extravagant life I used to. I have a pickup truck payment.
And this is a decade later, and he still
All right,
acts
now
like he
jump to
doesn't.
524. But what you about to say?
He fucked up. This nigga was like, I live a normal life now. I got a pickup truck. He don't even sound like excited about that shit.
He don't.
He doesn't sound
You
as
know.
enthusiastic
He was like,
as he did.
I don't live the exorbitant life anymore. Like anybody who says that, like nigga, you want to live that life again?
Yeah, nah, you missed that life.
Exorbitant?
He speaks on it
It's
with
a big ass word.
Facts.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't even spell that.
Who would want to?
Absorb what I probably sounded out, but
I'd fuck his wife.
yeah. And do you see what I'm saying about the titties though? As the residential freak of the podcast,
Don't own it now.
no, I own it.
Don't own it now.
I own it now.
You're not gonna own it.
But it's
We're
mine.
not, I'm not done putting it on you.
He took it back.
Pause.
Pause.
Whoa. Simmer down now.
but
Yeah.
I-
Let's
that-
all.
Hey, but he took
hold
it
on.
back,
But
Jay.
we
You gotta
caught
let him
that.
get that. He took it back. You gotta let him get that.
No, he's not gonna. This isn't
I'm
like.
taking the high road.
This isn't. He's trying. No, he's trying to do what niggas do.
What did Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we get freaky.
Jesus.
Yeah, goddamn. I didn't mean for that to be a double entendre.
That's a lot of
I didn't
innuendos.
mean for that to be a double entendre.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that's one of those watches that like they talk about on GQ.
Yo,
Look
he
at that
look
boy.
like he from Grand Theft Auto Vice City, nigga.
Yeah,
He does look.
he's a connect.
Yo,
crazy.
but okay.
I'll fuck his wife though.
If you balling, nah, never mind. You gotta not care about your wife.
Nah, man, that you just gotta. You can't treat her like an escort. You know, you can treat her like a hoe, but just don't treat her like an escort.
So but you wouldn't do this.
No, I wouldn't do that.
So what do you mean by treat her like an escort?
Meaning he treated her like an escort, like he recorded her and shit, like you know what I mean. But treating her like a hoe, that's just like let's go to a swinger party.
Well, then you treating her like a bartering tool.
No.
Yeah.
Well, or
because nobody else is gonna fuck your wife at a swinger party unless you want to fuck their wife. And
Well-
at that point, y'all exchange your pussies.
yeah, but
It's literally a wet market.
but it has to be a fair trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
That's my point. He didn't trade nothing in this scenario. He actually did a favor.
Yeah.
I was watching this and I was thinking to myself, like,
He's a nice guy.
there's a lot of things I would do for my homie.
Yeah.
I would get up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
and help him change his tire, whatever the car trouble malfunction.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I give him money when he needed.
Yeah.
Right. But pussy,
Yeah.
like I might tell him where to get pussy. And if
Yeah.
I just had like a little scallywag, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
you know, my friend needs some
Yeah,
pussy.
yeah.
But your main,
Nah.
Yeah.
but that
That's a
goes
lie.
without saying. You get what I'm saying? And
But
the
It's also
fact-
out of pocket for your friend to like even want to kind of.
that's another thing. Like Hulk Hogan saying yes to this is kind of crazy because what if this is just a homie test?
Yeah.
It's like, let me see where this nigga's head's at. Let me check his temperature. Pause. But it's just like, hey, would you want to bang my wife? And like he's
Yeah.
enthusiastic about it.
How do you bring it up? What do you think about her? How do you say it?
Oh no, it depends on the context.
but
She
like
got her
that's
tits done.
But
she
that's,
got her tits done.
That's such a weird question. Like, would you fuck my girl?
Yeah.
Like how do I answer that?
That yeah came too soon after you
But
said,
no,
would you fuck my girl?
But do I? But it's like, is that
Yeah.
a question? Is that a question you answer like in like a well, do I think your girl's ugly? Like, what type of question is that?
It's
And
a trick question.
Yeah.
It's
Right?
a trick question.
And that's why you can't take it serious.
That's what I'm saying. Did he just say yes at the get go, or is it something where he kind of like said, "Nah, I'm cool," and then he was like, "Nah, for real." Like, did he press it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I forgot. We're speculating. Hulk Hogan's about to speak. That's why I gave you the
tenfold,
time.
tenfold.
So, do I tell the story? Nah, just let them tell it.
All right, bet.
My dick. But listen, Bubba's a very generous friend. I've never had a friend say, "Go f my wife in the other room."
Would you ever break up with him?
Would you ever fuck Heather?
No.
You would not?
No.
Pause real quick. Let me
Man
put some
law,
context
bro.
on this. The rumor was out, so he went on Howard Stern. Of course, he brought that shit up. This is Howard Stern we're talking about. And he asked him, "Would you fuck his wife?" And the nigga says no. He lies at first.
Yeah.
Right? Now play this shit because this shit is just fucking hilarious.
You would honor that man law.
Yeah. Even if they were divorced for 10 years.
You would never fuck
She's
Heather.
off limits
Or if I met
forever.
your ex-wife simply because she was
You
your
wouldn't fuck my ex-wife?
No way.
I love you, man.
No,
Thank you.
That's man law, bro.
I
You don't do
love that you
You don't
understand
do
that.
You don't do that.
Well, what happened?
Pause real quick because the listening audience doesn't know what just happened. That was a different recording.
Right.
Now we have switched to another day. New
And that was
shirts.
that was the first recording.
That was the first time he was on the Stern Show talking about this. This is his second appearance.
All right. Where he said what happened.
That was protection mode.
You were in protection mode. That I
Protection
understand.
You
I
lied
do.
to us.
You lied to me.
Well, I had my fingers crossed, my toes were crossed.
Yeah, then right after the tape came out, Hulk went back on, and he was making a bunch of appearances to talk about it. And this is when it became clear it wasn't a plan, and he didn't know there was a tape to begin with. And he also made it clear he was going to take action and make whoever was responsible for it held accountable.
You know, never dreamed in a million years there would be a camera in Bubba's house. My family's been destroyed by stuff that has happened.
Sure.
And now I'm going through something now.
Will you press charges?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna.
Oh,
You're
yes,
going
sir.
ahead with this.
Yes,
because
sir.
you've got to prove to the
I
world,
gotta
too, that
find
you're
out
not
who
in
did
on
this
it.
to
Yeah,
me.
right. Because if some people are going to be skeptical and go, nah, Hulk Hogan's in on
You
it.
know,
There was a guy on the phone just.
That's soft, right? That's like some real soft shit. You gonna press charges after you fuck the dude's wife?
Now, this is where I would say that
Like,
Hulk Hogan.
how disrespectful is that?
I agree. I agree.
Like you had fun with his girl. Like you had your way.
Yo,
Like
And
however
now- and
his
now
way
I'm
is,
doing-
you
she
blasted his
had her.
bitch.
Yeah.
and now,
blast-
now I'm blasting your bank, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm on his.
Hulk Hogan is the bad friend.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Think about it.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan is the piece of shit. You
All
telling
right.
me I let you fuck my bitch, nigga, and then you're gonna try to sue me because a little
yeah,
tape got out?
because you
Nigga,
recorded
whatever.
me, nigga.
But no, I let you fuck my girl. Let's think about it.
bro.
That's
This
when
is
we.
this is decisive. This is decisive right here. This is a case for both. Like just I let you fuck my bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you was in my girl.
You
That was the
probably-
moment that we shared.
Nigga missionary grabbing her titties and shit. You know what I'm saying? She just got him done, so you probably grabbing him. Like he let him do that.
That's crazy.
And he still has like
He's gonna press
I'm gonna
charges.
sue. Yeah, I need to figure out
That's
who did
gonna
that.
change the dynamic of the friendship to begin with, right? So like, you may let me do that, but once I did that, if I'm a man, I'm looking at you a little bit different, even though you're my friend.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, okay, that's a great
nigga,
question.
I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Like if your friend lets you fuck his girl. Well,
You're still friends, but it's like now I gotta kind of.
I was about to ask you would you do it, and then like he kind of just answered. He was like, "We're still friends."
No, I wouldn't do it personally. This is not Hulk Hogan and whatever lying, nigga. Like I really wouldn't do it. Like, you know
All
what
right,
I'm
just the
saying?
first recording.
That's a mean side. I'm about to say,
It's the first tape.
that's a mean side eye you get right here. Let's back him into a corner and see what this Jamaican do. Oh shit! But nah, man, it is weird though. But I think Hulk Hogan is the piece of shit in this story.
What if
Really?
it wasn't your best friend?
I mean, you're adding different qualifications.
Yeah, you are.
But like because that matters.
That changes it.
But what do you
Maybe.
mean best? So it's a nigga you know?
Yeah,
Then that's just that, I guess.
Then
that's just that.
Yeah, I think so.
Nigga said it is what it is.
this nigga said, "I'll take whatever comes."
Said kumbaya, my lord.
Nah, that might be even worse. Cause you don't know, like,
What?
at least with your best friend, you know like his mind. You know he's
It
like
feels a little more safe.
You know if he's like washes his ass or is he washing his face. His bitch probably washing his face. His bitch probably clean and shit. Like
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
If it's just like kind of like
What?
if it's just kind of like a
I don't think
random nigga you know, like you don't really know nothing about this nigga.
I don't think
like-
that matters though, because it's still gonna be a random shorty you don't really know, and that
but
happens
it's
anyway.
your best friend's girl. you know her a little bit more than like just kind of some nigga you know.
Yeah.
A little bit closer.
Yeah,
Slightly,
that's
yeah.
true.
Like you know they have it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Which then becomes weird because now it's like I smashed her, but we having like side conversations about how we smashed, but we also talking like on a new friend level. Like that's weird.
Yeah, is that like a deeper connection with your homies?
Yeah, like that's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like going to battle with your comrade.
Yeah, it's like
and surviving.
We have like a real like different kind of bond now.
Y'all connected spiritually.
I mean,
so does that mean
blood
that like
brothers for real?
Like running trains on girls is a bonding experience?
A little bit.
It's like Boy Scouting.
I think so.
It's like
You definitely become closer, but I'm not with that shit
Yeah, I'm cool.
at all. You know,
cool. Nah.
I remember there was a point in time because like I think it's weird if it's one hotel room, 2 beds, and 2 niggas like is fucking
On
but
the
on
same
each
beds?
individual
Yeah.
bed, or
Yeah.
like even if it's like in the same room but just like in the closet.
I see,
I think
yeah.
that's still gay. Me personally.
wait,
Now
is
Tony has a different ideology because I remember I called him. This was years ago, and he was like, "Nah, man, it's not gay. It's not gay."
Well, I don't remember this phone call.
I remember it.
I don't remember this phone call.
I look at your face.
I don't remember this phone
You
call.
do.
But I will defend it. It's not gay.
It is.
I wouldn't personally do it because I don't like the group shit. Like I
Right,
can't.
right.
I don't like getting a hard around other people.
Is it a homosexual act? No.
Yeah.
But it is weird.
It's freaky.
It's
It is
too
freaky.
freaky.
It is freaky.
It's weird.
Yeah, nah,
it's
no
weird.
group shit.
Capital F.
Like,
You know what I mean?
If I'm in a room fucking and there's other people in the room, they like it has to be women and they had to be
I was gonna
involved
say,
in
like,
the fucking.
yeah.
Like it can't just be
Because
bystanders.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, group sex is only weird when another guy's in the room, right?
Yeah.
If it's,
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know
I'm just
what
saying
makes
in
that
general.
shit
I'm just
weird.
saying if it was 6 women in the room and you fucking one,
It's not even- if
and they're
another dude-
if they're not even doing anything, they're just watching you. 6 women in the room watching you fuck another woman.
That's cool, but if there's another dude in the room, that's not even group sex. That's
I don't even-
that's a fire hazard at that.
I
point.
wouldn't even want that. Like, why are these other bitches just watching me fuck this bitch?
Are they also masturbating?
No, like imagine like they're just watching.
Yeah.
But like with scorecards, like
No,
like that moves a 10.
Yeah. they cheering moms.
Yeah. They saying shit back there. Bingo.
Come on her titties.
Yeah.
Yeah, they watching that shit like SmackDown versus Raw.
Damn, nigga. I thought I went over, but
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it's crazy how far off track we got because I just realized this is about Hulk Hogan.
But overall, like, man, the point is with both this shit and that shit. Like, I mean,
You don't fuck your friend's girl
you can't do that.
because obviously that shit never ends good.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think that there's like many circumstances where that shit went successfully.
There's no happy ending.
yeah.
Adam let people do it who weren't his friends, and that's still bad.
The only
The snake.
the only
You talking
time
about 22?
the only time
They're talking about that apple, nigga.
the only time it ends out well if it's like a trading situation.
Or
Like
somebody
they're-
dies.
They're swinging.
Like swingers, but they're both on that mentality.
Yeah,
And they
they're
trade and
both-
they do their thing.
Yeah, niggas like playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
But they're not. They're typically not friends anyway. They may become friends after though.
That's the stepping
That's
stone
for the friendship.
for the
And
friendship.
every
Yeah.
swinging couple is different. Like I can imagine some people aren't just based off of like physical shit. Like, does she look good? Like, you know, like bitches is weird. They like the vibe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they like, ooh, I like her aura.
Yeah.
And I've always felt like swinging couples aren't even really like mad attractive unless you get to like higher echelon of people. Like once you get to certain like
gotta
amounts
pay
of
that
money,
price.
Yeah, you
then
gotta-
it becomes like a thing.
It's a certain tax bracket.
But like if we're going to a place where there's like swingers club, there's probably some people in there where like,
Fat
why are y'all even
bitches.
doing
You don't
this
want to
shit?
fuck none of them bitches, and you got to think. It makes perfect sense. Like, why did he bring this bitch here? He obviously wasn't satisfied with her
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
She wasn't enough, nigga.
He's
Yeah.
looking for something else.
Let me
type
see.
shit.
Take this bitch to the market.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
if I can up my value.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Unless 2 genuine, like, you know, psychopaths just found each other and was like, yeah, let's go to this party. Let's,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, shout out
Fuck
to the
around.
swingers though. You know, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to them, and if you in the comments,
No shade.
put the little emoji with the people with the couple holding hands.
Yeah. Two of them. Two because it's a set.
Two sets.
Yeah.
You and the other organization you trading players with.
Yeah. They could be different mixed rate. We don't, judge interracial, whatever.
You prefer honestly.
Sure.
Nigga said I got a white girl, so I could trade for black bitches.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fucking great. But nah, man,
Shout out to Hogan too.
Yeah, shout out
to Hogan
Hogan's
though,
over
but
hoes.
he needs to stop. Hopefully, he's not like playing the victim still. You know what I mean? In 2024,
It seems like nobody wants to take accountability for this situation.
Oh, shit.
Especially not the girl with the new titties.
Seems that way.
And which we didn't get to it in this part of the video because I don't know where it is, but she had a lot to do with the request. She wanted to fuck Hulk Hogan.
I wouldn't doubt that either.
Like Bobby brought it up to
You
her.
think so?
I
He
wouldn't doubt that
said
either.
no. Hulk Hogan did say no at first, but I
Yeah.
think it's because this is the is this a test?
Do you also think some of it comes from like maybe he wasn't even able to please her properly?
Nah, dude. I think he genuinely saw his friend with his shoulders down. You know
Hell
what I
nah,
mean?
Ain't no way. I've never seen my friend moping and thought to myself,
He needs some pussy.
yeah, like
No, you never thought that.
No,
Think about it.
I mean, yes, but
Think about it.
I think that not about my friend moping because I think that about like the man who's angry for no reason and certain things happening. I think that about him. My friend moping, I'm like, you need some money, or no. Maybe you're
You
right.
do
Maybe you're
exactly.
Right.
You-
Maybe you're
My
right.
That's the
friend started
first thing.
moping. I'm thinking he's gay. Like, nigga, you have feelings. When you depressed, nigga.
He's lying. He go immediately to you're free. You need to go beat your meat.
Yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
nigga,
shit,
she
chill
kid getting over depression.
You might be right though. You might be
Yeah,
right.
that's it. The first thing you go for.
You might be
Man,
right. I was trying to think of something else I would go for, but I don't know.
Man, you just need a bitch that suits you, man.
Nigga, if my
When
friend
most
is
men are
sad,
sad-
I'm probably gonna get him drugs. Like that's where my mind immediately
Yeah, he
goes
needs something
to.
like that.
Like get
Something like
high,
that.
get fucked up, forget your troubles.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get your own pussy.
Facts.
I'll help you. I'll assist in
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But you know.
I just might need a night out or something. Let's
Yeah,
go. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
Show 'em
let's-
out around 10.
Let's go out. Let's go
I'll
out
assist in
somewhere.
getting them the pussy. Like, you know, I'll go and get bitches with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play wingman.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'll be on that wing. I'll be a 3-and-D wing.
Yeah.
Nigga. I'm just hitting
I play
wide
some,
open
I play some
shots.
defense for you because you know the friend gonna try to, do a little blocking.
So I'm saying, just sink a 3 every now and then
Yeah.
and lock down.
Some Klay Thompson. Who, speaking of Klay Thompson, Gilbert Arenas,
Yeah.
he was on his pod. Shout out to his pod, No Chill Gil. But that nigga was talking about how Klay Thompson never evolved and like he just doesn't respect his game because he's been a spot up shooter
Ever since.
But he's a spot up shooter with 5 rings, so it's like people
4.
give that to him. Or 4.
Yeah.
I thought he had 5.
Nah, they got 4 rings.
4.
No.
You see,
Well, if he wasn't just a spot up shooter, he might have 5.
He's a little more than a spot up shooter, but he's a spot up 3-point shooter.
He definitely was
He's a catch and shoot.
spot up.
put it this way. When you in the NBA, like, nigga, them niggas are so nasty at basketball that most people have to pick one thing
that- yeah.
Yeah.
and get very good at doing that.
Yeah.
Because you're on a team with this little light-skinned suburban jump shooter nigga
Yeah.
that can just dance and throw that bitch up from half court.
Yeah.
We don't need you to also cha-cha slide.
Correct.
Like, so it's like, we don't even know what Klay Thompson's evolution would have truly been on another team.
Yeah.
Because he's always played in this Golden State system where he excelled. But you also have to hold stuff back when you in
Yeah.
that system.
Yeah, but Klay has a nice like turnaround mid range jumper.
Yeah, but he
that's
doesn't
not-
have a.
He does that quite a
that's
bit.
not
too. That's
like-
part of his game, like a mid range post up jumper.
But he not like
Turnaround.
getting there and like doing some crazy shit. You know
Nah,
what
he's
I'm
catching
saying?
it off the pass.
Exactly.
And then moving from there.
But
He's
he
not
ain't
doing it
getting there.
himself. Like, you know what I mean?
But then again, we've never seen there's been games where Klay Thompson
Has-
went fucking.
There are
off.
there are
Yeah.
games. And
We've
he
never-
cuts and he does his thing too.
But we've never seen it to where he was like, you're the sole guy on offense. We don't know what that looked like.
And
So Gilbert Arenas' take is correct, but it's just like there's context to it, my nigga. It's like you playing with the
it
greatest
is
shooter of all
context.
time.
even like it was this one
Go.
former NBA player, good brother. I forgot which podcast he was on, but it was like 2 other sports niggas. But he was talking about how like that system, like how you was talking about, it kind of held him back from being like a greater player because like he started, how do you put it? Like he started believing what the coaches were saying. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all right, like, yeah, let me just focus on this. Like, let me just focus on
Like,
that.
this is not what your strong suit is. We need you for this.
And it kind of like held him back as a player like completely. I forgot he was a good player. Damn,
Nigga, I think you're talking about me.
This
Literally, that's what happened.
But that's what happened. But what's crazy is I think I wrote it down and I was like, well, that is the sad tale of like a lot of niggas.
That's literally what
get
happens.
caught up in the system.
And you got to think, I was playing on a team where the coach's son was trying to be the star player. Like they was both in cahoots over this.
Exactly.
They was both trying to get this nigga into the league.
Yep.
So it's like,
Did
nigga,
he make it?
Huh?
Did he make it?
No, but he did get to like the JUCO D2 level.
Okay.
The I level.
In other words, it wasn't worth it, nigga.
Yeah.
You could have ruined my career for this shit.
Yeah, you traded your season for this.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga. Because they tried to do to me what they do to a lot of big men is that like once you get to a certain height, it doesn't matter if you can shoot or dribble. We're gonna put you in that fucking block.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't even tall as shit. I was probably like the third tallest nigga on the team. Probably had like 2 6'5" niggas and then me. So I'm immediately a power forward.
Yep.
Damn.
You a 4.
Cause I'm better than the other tall nigga.
You gonna run the 4. When as in real life, you'd be a 2.
Or yeah, 2-3. That's
2-3.
what I always meant. I started off as a 1, but then I was like, you know, passion's cool, but I like buckets.
You'd have been a 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's a dying position in the NBA.
2 guard.
Yeah, that shit is dying.
Not dying. It's just not no star in that
It's
position.
dying. There's a reason for that.
The 2
What's
guard,
that one nigga name?
The 2 and the
Devin
1 have
Booker.
the 2 and the 1 have become one position now.
Which is why the 2 guard is
Yeah,
dying. That's
yeah,
my point.
yeah.
Is that the shit is starting to. Same thing happened with power forward. All
Yeah.
power forwards became tall, small
Yes.
forwards.
Yep.
This is literally what happened. There's no.
It's really 3 positions now.
Literally, like the big.
Yeah.
It used to be technically 2 big men out there. It was
Yep.
the center and then
Yep.
the lesser big man. But
Yeah.
he's still big. Now we got niggas like Siakam.
Yep.
Like 6'9".
Yeah.
Lean.
Lean,
He
motherfucker.
can do a little bit of everything. A nigga like Scotty Ball.
What is Wembanyama?
He's
a 7.
I want him at the 4.
Yeah, he's probably.
Is he at the 4?
I want
he's
him at
not
the
big
4.
enough. To
He's
be a
whatever he
center for
wants to
real.
be, really.
But you see, like that's what's cool about him is a little fluidity. But like,
Yeah.
I would prefer him at the 4 because when you at the 4, you can get to the perimeter.
It's more
easy.
options.
Their
Yeah.
record is atrocious right now.
Oh yeah, they're probably the worst team in the NBA.
They are the worst team in the NBA right
Yeah, but that's how they got the best
player.
fucking pick in the draft.
Yeah.
You got to be the worst.
Yeah.
It's not like they got that much better.
I wonder how Wembanyama is feeling. Like, I wonder if he's gonna stay there.
Yeah, I think so.
He should. He absolutely should.
He should.
This is a play. Now, I would say most people should not do this because it's really 50-50 if your organization is going to be able to get you a team.
Because he could be like the next LeBron, like in Cleveland, which is, you know, hopefully he ends up like LeBron,
Yeah.
like he just ends up doing great shit. But we also don't want that. Like, he doesn't want to be there for 5-6 years. Be like, yo, what the fuck? Where my point guard at?
Literally.
Even though he does have that one color hair nigga, he's
Yeah,
alright.
he's not even a real point guard. He's a new
He's a-
power forward that they
Yeah.
try to put at the point because they, you know, the league
Yeah.
is mixed matching and shit.
Yeah.
But what was about 5 or 6 years for a rookie at the Spurs is different than Cleveland, nigga. They have a different system at the Spurs. Like them niggas are like they have championship pedigree. They have a legendary coach in the front office. It's like they know how to put shit together. They done legendary shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully
This is the right place for him.
And hopefully, like, they're who they like. He's who they've been waiting for to like kind of start this whole plan.
He is
Like, all right, the
technically.
Spurs is back. I mean,
He's
you
the
know.
last Infinity Stone.
He's supposed to be the Tim Duncan again, the next Tim.
Yeah.
And I hate that we had to put a player on that. Like,
Yeah.
He's gonna be
like
better
he's
than
got to
Tim.
be the next Tim Duncan. Like,
But the boys,
motherfucker.
Chet is nice. Chet might
Chet
be
I
nice.
was
nice
just about to bring
as
that
shit,
up.
too.
I was just about
He's
to
not
ask you
getting-
niggas how
he's
you
a
feel
little-
about Chet.
He's a little underappreciated.
He's nice, man.
He's
You know what I mean?
underappreciated because his situation is kind of a conundrum. It's like you're a rookie because this is your first time playing NBA games.
Yeah.
But you were also in the NBA for a year.
He got to study the game up close for a year.
But
for
that can't be like the big reason why it's like
It's
he's in
the
this
big-
position.
real. It is
It's so
because
many
because there's
caveats.
still like some practice stuff. There's a whole lot of like conversation. He understands because a lot of the
He
NBA
knows different
games,
sets.
Exactly. A lot of the NBA game is really gonna be up here for sure. It's really a mental thing.
Yeah. It's
Like
not
knowing
like
how to play the game. Those are the guys who flourish the best.
niggas do get better in the NBA, but it's not drastically better. Like
Right.
what you are as a basketball player, you're pretty much an elite level when you come in there. Now, of course, niggas do
Yeah.
get better and shit,
You know,
but they're
right.
not getting drastically better to where he couldn't dribble before. Now he
Yeah.
can
Right.
dribble.
Yeah.
You kind of come in doing what you can do and you just exercise that.
Yeah.
But Shet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama are putting up around the same numbers right now.
Yeah.
Shet Holmgren has way better shooting percentages.
shooter percentage.
But Victor Wembanyama is like 2 years younger. Like imagine you 21, I'm 19. We doing the same shit in the NBA. But you 2 years older than me, nigga. Like
So
you've been playing basketball.
Of course, you're more efficient. You're
for
better
2
at
more
You're better
years.
at picking your spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That shit.
And I'm still like debatably as good as you. And you're alive 2 years longer than me.
Debatable, but he was injured. Nigga, toe was fucked up. His toe was
He was
cracked.
fucked up, but like once it's healed, he's in an NBA training fucking facility.
But you know, like the name and like you're never the same after you've been injured.
Nah, it depends on the injury.
It does.
It depends on the injury for sure.
He was wearing like a cast and shit.
He fucked up his foot. That's nothing. Like, you know, little,
I don't say that's nothing.
Fuck up
I'm
your
not
foot.
saying, and it's definitely not nothing for a big man.
Yeah,
but
don't say
the
it's
injury he had wasn't drastic.
We don't know.
There's certain bones, there's certain ligaments in your foot that once it's up, it's kind of like it's never gonna be the same
It's
again.
over.
Klay
He got
Thompson
one of them
type
shits that just heals after time. Like, you feel me? Like,
I don't know.
he don't even
dog.
need stem cells or nothing. Nigga, just
You don't know what he got,
put
nigga.
castor oil on it.
He probably got some.
Nah, it was like some because it's this one YouTube page. He's like a sports doctor, and you know Bruce Rivers, the criminal lawyer.
Nah, I
Yeah.
don't.
Think that, but for sports,
Okay.
nutrition and shit. He analyzed the injury and all that shit. He was like, nigga, like you know, it hurt when it happened, but it's nothing. Like that shit gonna heal like it's a fucking splinter.
Fuck that. It's always niggas that's like never had that injury saying like, oh yeah, that shit's gonna be true. they're just going based off of what other niggas have said, but like that's just what other niggas have gone. Like
That's a
they don't
fact.
have the same pain tolerance as shit.
Yeah, nah, shit heal.
And it's like, man, I don't know. Shit deserves a spotlight.
He does,
I
though.
don't know if it's like an OKC thing. Like OKC,
They have a
is-
very good team.
Which is
They have
another
a good-
which is
yeah.
another interesting caveat. It's like when Shet Holmgren shoots the ball,
Who's on OKC again?
Shea Gilders.
Shea.
Oh, is Shea still there?
Shea,
Yeah,
Shea still
Giddy.
being there.
Giddy's there.
Yeah, giddy. Shea still being there is fucking unbelievable. I don't know like what numbers they're throwing at him to keep that nigga there.
Why would he
He's
leave?
hooping, nigga.
He ain't like done shit there.
But no, you got
How long he been in? How long he been in? the league?
He became the spokesperson for Skims, nigga.
You're forgetting.
Ah.
You're forgetting that Oklahoma
Shit
City
on me.
Thunder took a chance on this nigga. Like he wasn't. I'm not saying he wasn't shit till he got there, but where was he at? The Raptors.
That
he was
is
either
true.
he was either on the Raptors or the Clippers.
Yeah.
Not really getting no burn. Like this is the organization that believes in him.
Yeah.
Like nigga, and they're assembling a good team around this nigga.
Yeah.
They have the best young core in the league. He has a taste for white women too, a certain brand of white bitch. Like I was on Snapchat, and you know how they just got like the little
it's white bitch.
tabloid pages
Yeah.
in the stories. It was like the mini girlfriends of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and I like clicked on it. I was tapping through that shit. I was like, oh shit, I thought this was the same bitch over and over again. It was different bitches. It's just the same look. You like Canadian white girls.
Canadian white bitches. That's a rich nigga shit where you like
A certain flavor of white girl.
you like bitches on certain land masses.
Yeah, like I can only fuck Peruvian pussy.
Yeah.
I get it imported.
That pussy gotta have a certain type of gravity on the equator line.
But my point was, Shea Gillis has so much gravity on him on the court that Shea gets wide open shots all the time. It's not even fair.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I guess Shea just keep fucking hooping. I guess you gotta drop 30, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
Or
Keep the rivalry
He has
up.
the capability for sure.
But yeah, what you were saying, like, yeah, definitely keep that rivalry going.
'Cause we need
Win
that. That's
Beyond
good for the
versus
league.
shit. And, nigga, if that shit can go for 14 years, I might cry, nigga.
You know,
Yeah.
imagine
You know.
when you 45 years old and you get to watch the 30 for 30.
Yeah.
You live for that nigga.
I
You
was
earned
here.
that
Yeah,
shit,
for
nigga.
sure.
Yeah. It's like, damn,
It's gonna be a beautiful moment. I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
my son, grab him by his little
Telling him
dress,
about
like,
it,
nigga,
yeah.
look, nigga,
Yeah.
look, nigga, this is basketball.
It's real shit.
Not that gay ass shit
You
y'all
got to
play.
tell him the lore first. You got to give him the story yourself first before he watched the 30 for 30.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Your interpretation.
Yeah.
See, what you don't understand, young blood, is that like the great American white hooper was gone. Like,
Yeah.
there was no more of them niggas. They was all
Yeah.
foreign until a nigga named Shaq came in.
Yeah. You had like some peculiar ones like Jeremy Lin for a stint. You had like
He's
you know,
Asian.
Yep.
He's white.
He's Asian.
White is Asian.
He could probably, on a survey of consensus, identify, but that's up to his discretion. We can't do that for him.
He'll definitely do
You get what I mean?
it. I think he's like South Korean.
He was born in Canada.
Like when you pick a
California,
flavor,
sorry, he was
when you
born in
pick a
California.
flavor of Asian, you got to be correct. Is Jeremy Lin South Korean?
He was born in California, so he's American.
But he's
what is
South
his?
Korean.
You know what
Yeah.
you mean?
I know what
like,
you
what's
mean,
his
but, you know,
ethnicity?
I had to
You
do
just gonna
that.
fuck yourself
I had
to
to
dry
do
like
that.
racist.
Because he's
That's what I was
he's
trying to
one of
do
them
for you.
too. He's not
He's
from
a
here too.
fucking, yeah, you goddamn immigrant.
First of
Chinese or
Why does that
Taiwanese
say
descent.
Chinese or Taiwanese? Oh, that's politics right there. Because I think Taiwan doesn't recognize that it's a part of China, or is it, I might have that backwards, but it's something like that.
Taiwan and
Yeah, something to that.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, because why did they put Chinese or Taiwanese?
Yeah. China been trying to get Taiwan for a little bit. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there might be a lie. Just Google search it. But yeah, it is crazy. Speaking of white, nigga, have you heard about like the new news that came out about fucking that strong black nigga?
I immediately thought about Lauren London. Like, what about New nigga?
Yeah, it's
Her fine ass.
it's a fucking freak.
Yeah. I can't help it.
Not if the bitch is healthy or something. But Jonathan Majors. So
She's living a dream. nigga. Or if she's even over Nipsey Hussle.
Jesus.
Not over, but you know, no longer more.
No longer, probably not. Oh, well. Who knows?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to him, though.
Yeah, that's one of the goals for me.
Really?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
fuck with
why?
Nipsey, man.
In terms of rapping and personality.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
You see, me, it's more so like personality and image than it is like the rap.
I like more what he stood for than the music he made.
Yeah, but I was listening to his shit since like way before he popped. So once he started popping, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nip is he's a strange character because it's like he's one of those niggas that just have like the star aura, even though you didn't have to like listen to him. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's like everybody got like that artist for him that's like they don't really know about him, but
Speaking of white,
yeah,
this is great. This is brilliant.
Speaking of white, though, Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend plays recording in court where the actor, Jonathan Majors, allegedly made the bitch behave like Michelle Obama or, which is a weird word, or Coretta Scott King. Can we Google Coretta Scott King?
Absolutely.
You need a refresher on who that is?
They might.
Okay.
Just to see like what the fuck is going on. But this is a real court document, people.
That's Martin Luther King Jr.'s wife.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It just dawned on me.
Click on videos because she might act sexy. We got to see like what's up with this nigga's like where his head was. You get what I'm saying?
Because there's a couple different
What is
angles.
that even in like? So that's scary.
So what exactly?
Like
to ask your white woman to act like a black woman?
Act like Michelle.
Like is that how you get a bad Bobby?
Do you smack her on the cheek a little bit when you say that? Act like Michelle. Or is that just like something you kind of say before the sex?
Which cheek?
Like face, like a little face, you know?
Like a little tap on the face and
like, I mean, it's just like a little tap, you know?
No, I don't know actually.
I mean, you smack your girlfriend more. I don't know.
I have no idea what you speak of.
I don't know. Like, it's just a little smack on the face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bitch, beat Michelle.
Beat me. But does it happen?
You like an old school misogynist.
Nah, I'm asking. Does it happen then, or does it happen like before? Is that some like predisposed?
I think it kind of happens when you're inside of it.
Wait, can you go back?
Oh, my fault.
Can they see the screen? If you type in Coretta Scott King, this nigga pops up.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh, that's because he attached himself to her.
Coretta is that?
You wanted to see a video of her?
Yeah, what is that? Is that how short is that? That's 2 minutes?
You can just
That's
mute it,
7.
really.
Yeah, I got to mute it.
All right. She was a women's rights activist. She was a gay rights activist.
Okay.
She was an author.
So
she was much more than Martin Luther King Jr.'s wife.
So pause it.
Oh, and widow.
A black man telling a white woman to act like two of like the most prominent black women ever.
Welcome to 2023.
Is that the equivalent of us giving Seabass or Nance the right to say the N-word?
No, those are completely different politics.
Yeah,
those are like the social politics on that is so much more like nuanced. What's happening here? Because this could mean a couple different things, especially with Coretta Scott King.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's another person too, right? Coretta Scott Young.
Coretta is another name of a black actor. That's short,
something
black woman.
Yeah. They was just throwing Corettas out in the 60s.
Yeah, 60s.
But
shot Red Fox.
apparently, allegedly, Martin Luther King Jr. was out here fucking these bitches. He will Million Man March, and then he go into a side bitch house and get a lot of pussy. Like, he was notorious for that. So, acting like Coretta Scott King could just mean, holding the fortress down. Like, like, baby, don't smell my collar when I come home.
What the fuck does that? Even like Michelle Obama, like, would you want your bitch to act like Michelle Obama?
To carry yourself.
And what does that mean exactly?
Can you just keep
we gotta
playing this?
define what he means. Like, yeah, just have that in the background.
I got you.
She was Coretta Scott King.
They just giving her a story.
Yeah, nah.
On this.
But all he wants her to do is to act like a woman with class. Like, you know how they say,
yeah.
Even Will Smith talked about this shit. He was like, behind every, not strong man, but every man in power, they all have a queen. That queen has to move accordingly across the board.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, even my girl, like, I don't know who she was on the phone with. She was talking to somebody about the show that we hosting December 21st.
Yep.
She was on the phone just talking about like what she was gonna wear, and like her friend said something like some shit like, you should wear this slutty shit or something. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
But you should wear this slutty shit. She was like, nah, I'm a representation of my man. Like, this nigga, this is his event. He on stage and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what he means. He wants a girl that's gonna like, hold his balls and lick his cock when necessary, metaphorically speaking.
He wants a vanilla girl?
Not vanilla. He just wants her to play. I'm trying to think who's like an unscrupulous bitch that we've seen in public. Like Will Smith, right? Will Smith and Jada. Jada doesn't walk around like she gives a fuck about Will Smith's representation.
Yeah, she's
You get what I'm saying? She's not like
belligerent.
Like, even if she disagree with the nigga privately in public, there should be some type of rules of engagement.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's the term? Like, fucking agree in public, disagree in private, like whatever the shit is.
Yeah. Something they know.
I forgot the shit.
The old adage.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, they know exactly what you're talking about.
Whatever it is, stay at home. Yeah.
He just want a girl with a certain amount of class because he's a public figure. He's out here moving.
Where the fuck are you getting this fucking hypothetical, nigga?
Because when you say you want your girl to act like Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King, those are two very specific examples. Those are wives of powerful black men. Both of them. So really, this just shows what he thinks about himself.
What the fuck does this mean, though? Like,
it means he sees himself in the same light as a Barack Obama, nigga. As a Martin Luther King.
Coretta Scott. How do you even when's the last time you thought of Martin Luther King's wife? Who I thought that was her name. I forgot her name was Coretta. You get what I'm saying? Like, honestly. Hey,
you ain't shit.
I'm sorry, Jamaican.
And you supposed to be the black woman lover and leader.
Well,
you a fraud.
Well,
yeah.
Well, shit. Y'all niggas know everything now. Mm-hmm. Especially you, freak.
Somebody got to hold it down.
Surprised you know that.
Somebody got to take care of these black women.
Yeah, shit, you doing something freaky to them. But
it's only funny because it's a white woman. That's what this boils down to. And what was she doing that led to this conversation?
But
like,
what do you do after she says, okay, I will act like Coretta Scott King? Like, that's what do you do? Like, hey,
you lead a Million Man March.
What does that even mean?
You lead a Million Man March, a civil protest.
She didn't even lead it. I don't even think she was probably there.
She had to been there, nigga.
Yeah. He probably wanted to leave her at home, get some time off.
From acting so classy in public.
Hell yeah. It's hard lying to a bitch,
nigga,
looking at her in the eye.
It's a daunting task.
It's easier to be far away.
Probably just easier to get pussy when your wife's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Ideally. Or it depends on what kind of wife you have.
Yeah.
She might bring the pussy to you.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Is that the kind of wife Coretta Scott King was? We might have to do a real in-depth bio into like what her social policies were.
You think Jonathan Majors knows more about like this shit than we do?
Yeah. I would put so much money on that, it's not even funny.
But why? Hold up. Jonathan Majors. Why? I'm going to just type in Jonathan Majors why.
And see what pops up.
And it literally popped right up. Please need to be cut. It's so much shit about this nigga.
Is it unfair to give a white woman the expectations of like a legendary black woman? Is that something that she can even keep up with?
I think this nigga's fucked up. He was mentally scarring her because it's like, to what you were saying, like you can't.
Oh shit!
It's like you can't play that character. That's a character she'll never be able to play.
Yeah.
So you're just making, because white bitches are crazy and like they're all like sad and shit. So she was just like, I can't play Coretta Scott, but I want you, I love you. And he was like, bitch, play it. Be Coretta Scott King, bitch.
Yeah.
And she's all like maniacal and shit. Like,
it's two things.
Yeah.
One, the celebration, the acclaim that you get, especially in the black community, when you a powerful black man with a black woman by your side, like that goes without even fucking really talking about. Like, obviously that's something to look up.
Yeah.
Black people love that shit. They eat that shit up.
Yeah.
He wants the fetishness of a white woman with the respect of having a black bitch.
That can't happen.
And which can't happen, which is why this is a ridiculous proposal. Because you can never ask her.
But it's like this.
You
nigga,
get what I'm saying, though? He wants to fuck
why-
white women, but he wants the Wakanda kingdom that comes with having a black woman.
Why did he choose Coretta Scott and Michelle Obama? Why not
Maya Angelou,
Cherokee, or like, I don't know,
Halle Berry,
I don't
Tiana
know,
Trump,
Diamond Sky, whatever that bitch name is.
King.
Like, you know,
Yo, let's go black woman for black woman. I'll start.
All right, let's see what this game is.
Wait,
Go ahead.
fictional black women or real black women too?
And what are we doing? Like, we're just throwing out black women that are
Like,
better
we
than
kind of
others?
just seeing what sticks. Yeah.
I'm not gonna put black women against each other. Is that the fuck you're asking me, nigga?
Yes, and you will participate. Gayle King.
Oprah.
You win.
Oh, so I gotta beat that?
Yeah.
Oprah, like, what the fuck?
Man, you
Michelle
kinda-
Obama.
Fuck. Coretta Scott King.
No, that's not good enough. You
Are
don't
we
get
trying
two
to, are we
tries,
trying to
nigga.
one up each other?
Yeah.
All right. Taraji P. Henson.
I was gonna say her,
Yeah.
but that's so stupid. And
No,
I didn't
no,
say her because
it's
of that.
smart. It's
I didn't
smart,
say that. I didn't say that.
Taraji P.
No.
Henson is a class act.
No.
Nia Long.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Erica Badu. Don't
If there was a
Erica,
scorecard,
but yeah.
me and you are the only two in place, right? 'Cause, nigga, really?
Fuck
What?
outta here.
What?
Fuck out of here.
I just named. I forgot who the fuck did I just name?
It's no telling. Just go. You go.
Somebody else?
Yeah.
Shit. We talking about class act?
Beat Taraji P. Henson.
We talking about?
Taraji P.
I said
Henson.
Nia Long.
Oh, you said Neil. Well, I said Whoopi. It was your turn.
Yeah, but you didn't beat Nia Long.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Goldberg?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg. Would you like to do a deep dive?
Type in Whoopi Goldberg's name and see
what
how
happens.
many illustrious films she's been a part of.
No, see how much dumb shit she's probably said on The View.
She's a master of her
You know what's
craft.
crazy? You put her up there and she probably hates niggas like us.
Hates niggas like us.
Yeah.
Nigga, Whoopi Goldberg is a legend. You just saying this because you can't think of a better black woman than Whoopi Goldberg, you piece of shit.
Well, you didn't think of a better black woman than Nia Long.
I did. It's Whoopi Goldberg.
Nigga, I take the D over Whoopi Goldberg.
I'll give you a young one that's good.
Who?
Issa Rae.
Right.
I feel like I got somebody here. Let me think.
She young too.
Issa Rae is a good one.
Yeah.
That's a great one right
Great
there.
woman.
If we going bad
Halle
for
Berry.
bad,
No, Haley Bailey.
if we're going bad for bad, that's a little weak.
Oh, but that's going bad for bad.
Well, even if you was trying to one up from that, I mean, Haley Bailey, I mean,
She's the Little Mermaid, nigga. She's the face of Disney right now. Issa Rae is
Okay.
not touching her.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's a lot of fucking, and really, you know, all we're saying is that it's a bunch of black women doing their shit. You know what I mean? So you should like the video for it.
Especially if you are a black woman.
But then we're also posing a question as to why he didn't say any of those names in comparison to Coretta Scott King.
It's so
and
many different questions.
that
Like
come with that
one, is she wearing like a special outfit when you're asking her? Does she put a special outfit on?
And what was the context of this? Because this isn't role playing, right?
This isn't role playing. This might be like a Kanye tirade. Like if you just kind of like imagine like what it would sound like bitch, I'm Jonathan May, I'm Kane, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Walt
Like,
Disney, bitch. I need a Minnie Mouse.
I deserve a Michelle Obama, not some, you know, some Britney Spears.
He looked like the type of nigga that would say that shit too. But yeah, overall, you know, this is a delusional black man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think white women started getting the I don't think, now I'm not even gonna say that. They still don't. White women never had the expectation of a black woman. Even though they started getting ashes in like 2013.
Maybe Ellen. Ellen might be the only white bitch that had a lot of expectations on her because she's gay and she's a little corny.
Does Michelle Obama have black girl rhythm?
I hate Ellen. I don't hate Ellen.
Why, bro?
Let's talk about that.
I don't really hate Ellen, but I just don't like.
Nah, but the fact
that
you said that, like you just threw it out there, there's something true about you. At least
I used to think,
like her.
I used to think she was fucking my mom because they got the same name.
Wow.
That's not like why I don't like necessarily like her show.
You used
her
to think she was fucking your mom
because her wife's name is Portia. My mom's name is Portia.
And I'm crazy for thinking my mom might see my porn search history.
I was 4 years old. I was like 5 years old, which was like
we was 4 years old.
Which was probably
you was
older,
like 5 years old.
Which was probably older than what like age you started doing your freaky shit. You fucking.
But you knew about lesbians at 4. You knew different sexualities. Not only did you know sex, you knew different sexualities, nigga.
Well, I knew when Ellen says, "Yeah, my wife," I'm like, okay, she has a wife. You see, the freak always tries to find a different angle.
Yeah.
Let's look at Michelle. Yeah, let's get it like a
couple different.
Michelle has always had like the strongest shoulders. She has better shoulders than you. Do you think? Do you agree?
That's not even insulting. She has better shoulders than everybody in this room.
Don't try to like brush.
Don't act like your shoulders are better than hers.
It is.
Don't
the fact
act
that
like
you brought it up like
to
that.
her.
The fact that you brought it up like that means you know my shoulders are better than hers.
No, your shoulders are definitely worse than
you
that.
You put my shoulders down before I could even like get to say mine shits are better.
Because I didn't want you to put that lie out there.
Yeah, because you know,
always suffocate the lie with the truth. And she has the best shoulders in the next 15 round radius.
Don't give out your game plan, nigga. And is she wearing chains for like literally?
Kinda.
Oh my God.
I don't know. She's a class act though, man.
I fuck with Michelle. You know what I mean?
What is this? What is this panel? What is happening? What's that little logo right there? Michelle Obama mission
empowering girls.
Empowering girls.
Yeah.
You think we're ever gonna be like famous enough to just be doing bullshit ass conferences like this?
Well,
and what do y'all think about like those Get Money conferences? Me personally, like if I'm like just as a nigga who's never been, I'd be looking at this shit like, yo, this is some bullshit.
You talking about like investments
like,
and stuff like that?
Not necessarily, but like Get Money. You know, it's like Get Money conferences. Like, do they even be learning shit?
It depends because
the value isn't. It's probably value in seeing Steve Harvey talk about businesses, but the biggest value is probably like just turning your head and talking to the nigga next to you.
It depends on who you are. Because if you are the person who can pick up, if you can pick up what they're saying, like only so many people are going to actually pick up what the fuck they're saying.
But pick up what they're saying is like
and implement what they're saying.
But that's like it's redundant. You get what I'm saying? It's like redundant at that point. Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
It's not that redundant because they say shit that's like actual specifics to what you can and can't do to like boost your business or do something. They'll give you like an actual behind the curtain. Here, if you do this, then you can do this.
As a nigga who's never been, like I said, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Of course, they're not going to show in the trailers when they're actually getting down and dirty, which is weird. Me personally, I like.
They don't.
Well, but that's what you pay for.
But
so why would they show that?
But not all of them do that. Some of them are kind of scamish. Yes.
Some of them.
See, that's the thing with this field is that there's a lot of bullshit, and some of that bullshit kind of stinks it up for the rest
everybody
of
else.
Like for instance, back when I was on Gary Vee heavy back in the day, a lot of the shit he would post on YouTube was like little excerpts from conferences of
that
like him giving sales advice and all that shit, and that shit is genuinely good advice.
Gary Vee is like its own like case now.
Yeah, he was a little redundant.
Gary Vee was so much like when he first came out. It's like when crack happened in the 80s. Like you could just smoke crack with no consequences.
Gary Vee isn't like redundant, but he's
high energy.
He talks to like the average man.
He was just a high energy do it kind of guy. Like he was just like high energy.
But he's also
do
talking
it.
to the average man. Like,
Yeah, he
nigga,
was.
go to a garage
and
sale,
don't get me
your
wrong, I
money.
fuck with Gary V. I
Yeah,
fuck
of
with
course,
him. I fuck
but
with him
whatever.
heavy. Yeah,
But it's like he's just talking to like the middleman.
yeah, that's true.
And the problem with what Gary Vee does, he at his core, he's an entrepreneur, but at his core, to us, the public, he's a motivational speaker. For all
Yes,
intents and purposes.
Exactly.
And that field is just so stupid and so much full of, it's concentrated. I mean, what's that word?
Oversaturated.
Oversaturated. And it's like, especially now, because you heard of what they call that shit, hustle culture. They've kind of run like the whole self-improvement. Let's get up. Let's sling this crack. Let's buy bonds and shit and invest in things. They kind of ran that shit into the dirt, to almost to where it became like crystals. To where
Word.
it's like it's now some corny shit to make fun of.
Yeah, and even like I be seeing shout Charlemagne and shit. Like I be seeing that nigga at different conferences, like the Love Conference, the Invest
Mental Health
Conference.
Expo. But y'all don't listen to any like motivational shit ever. Y'all don't like take any of that, and it never like gives you a boost.
Nah, I just
I've
wake
yet
up
to
and
found-
spit out blood.
It doesn't ever give you a boost. You've never had one person say some shit and you're like, damn.
I've yet to listen to a nigga, and it might be because I didn't grow up with a father. So like that part of my brain.
Don't
is like,
blame your dad on
hey,
that.
I'm gonna blame my black father.
It's not your dad's fault your YouTube algorithm doesn't have motivation, nigga.
It might be. You know what I mean? We don't know how the dominoes can affect life.
Yeah.
And it's just like them niggas don't be like saying shit.
But it
I
just
don't need a motive. I don't need.
You need one person to say the
No.
right thing because
But
I'm gonna
here-
tell you why. Because you get it from books. So you'll read something in a book that is eye-catching or mind-blowing enough for you.
No.
You've never read something that's mind-blowing enough for you to change something
But that's
in your
not
habits?
Lauren, I don't need motivation.
I'm not saying you do.
Motivational
He needs more
speakers.
money.
I need more money.
Yeah.
I need like
How-tos.
I need like here's how to duck.
How-tos, yeah.
Like here's the Underground Railroad
Yeah.
to not get caught by the IRS.
Yeah,
Like, I
how-tos,
need that
yeah.
information.
Yeah.
Not some like you need to get up at 6 a.m. No, I don't. My
No.
body doesn't work like that.
But that's actually part of it though.
Granted,
That is actually part of it.
I was being sarcastic. I
Yeah.
can wake up at 6
Yeah.
a.m. But even then, no, you don't have to. You don't have to wake up early.
No, but we're talking about mentality. So there's a mentality aspect to all of it. So mentality, if you get up early because you don't want to, if you do something you don't want to early in the day, but you conquer it every time you do it, you're more likely to succeed in everything else you do throughout the day.
You've won.
You've won at the very beginning of the day.
You won them
You
small
didn't want to do that
battles.
shit at all, but you did it anyway. I know you feel good when you didn't want to do something and you do it, and at the end of the day, your whole day is flawless. You be like, damn, my day was crazy. Nigga, I did some shit.
And it's not because of some goofy
No, it's
motivational
not. No,
speaker.
it's not. But for a person who doesn't know these things, when they say that can help. Now, I'm not trying to just help them niggas out because I feel you. You don't need motivation. You're not a person
Justin
who
is
needs
a
it.
super nigga.
Yeah, but there's
He's
some people
beyond all our regular standards.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I forgot about that.
I'm just
That's
not
true.
freakier than
But
Tone.
you do got to remember, he's a super nigga.
Yeah, that's true. I do need to remember. If I would have never went this far with it if I would have
Listen,
remembered.
Lauren, I've been best friends with him so long. Let me give you the rule book.
thank
right?
you,
Let me
brother.
give you the fucking rule book.
I forgot.
He's
Give him
not
the rule
like
book.
us in any way. The niggas are mute.
Give him the rule book. Give him the rule book.
So mere mortal tactics.
Yeah, my fault.
It's like just keep it to yourself, nigga.
My fault. I really was just blowing wind for no reason.
Like,
Like,
he
I
was about
forgot.
to get, he was getting worked up.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting worked up because I felt
not
like
literally, but
I feel like you think I'm trying to like speak for the motivational speakers. I'm just saying
No.
there's people who could use that shit.
It's
he
definitely
has this
people.
ability to make you start defending some shit that is like, I wasn't even really on a side at first.
Yeah,
But now I have to
You
just
know what I'm
because
saying? Yeah.
Not
Just
really.
because he like washing it out all the way. I'm like, nah, there's some shit.
Because he gonna matter of fact, it's even worse than I thought it was. And now it's like, fuck, there's a debate.
Facts.
I'm finding the deeper levels. I'm looking in between the lines, nigga.
You're hating it more.
My
That's
third
what's
eye is
happening.
open.
Yeah, your hate level is very high, very
Nah,
strong.
man, y'all niggas.
Very strong.
You see, but that's
hate
what
is
happens
strong with you.
But you see, that's what happens, right? When you have a point, and somebody can just, dissect your point and kind of just throw it back at you. You get what I mean? That's what's happening, people. You get what I mean?
No, that's not it.
What?
Nah. It's more like when you cook something, somebody else eat it and they just spit it out.
Really?
They didn't even taste the pie. They didn't even really like try
They
to
didn't try
understand
at
the
all.
flavors that you was going
They
for.
just told you, oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, like he just ate it and it was like,
Have
I
you-
realized I don't
Yeah.
even like pie. So it don't matter if your pie is good, fuck pie.
And if you're new to the show, Tony is a freak that watches cake shows. It's another big caveat.
That's another big narrative. That just like this just
It's
being
not a
read.
narrative. You just said
It's a
that.
narrative.
You said that.
I said I can enjoy watching it. I don't even know the last time I've seen it.
See, which one though? Talk about it. Like
all of them. Well, nah, I'm gonna be honest. I watch
all of them.
I watch
like
Hell's
8.
Kitchen every day. I watch Hell's Kitchen.
That's a
every day.
fair one.
We're talking about cooking. We're talking about cake shows, nigga. Don't you get off task.
That's why I said caveat. I watch Hell's Kitchen every day. I haven't watched Cake Boss probably since I said that shit.
What about Cake World?
I don't think that's a thing.
What's the other one?
I don't know.
Cake Wars.
Cake Wars.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Hey, all right. You gonna piss some old bitches and spatulas off, nigga.
Okay.
Right, you swimming with the cookie dough.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I bet you have heard about him, nigga.
Yeah, bitches got strong elbows.
GROOVE freak. What's the next one? Yo,
that was good.
Snoop Dogg has a fucking movie, which is crazy. We might have to react to this. Noah's on the way. Might be in like 2 minutes, so it might be.
Oh shit, we still doing that too? I forgot about that.
Yep.
Justin.
Yep.
Yeah, we've already been running for 2.
Yeah, well,
all right.
We'll give him a little bit. But Snoop Dogg is coming out with a movie which has Mike Epps, which I was telling you about, and it's kind of like we'll watch it. Fuck it.
I might have to.
Is this legal?
I don't know if we can put it on the screen, but I mean, maybe I will.
Maybe not.
Not
this
the screen.
logo specifically, but probably the movie. That's
You
probably
want to know what's crazy?
This is on Twitter. So
How
it should
do
be
people
fun.
get away? How do people get away with movie reactions on YouTube? Because I used to watch them.
Fair use.
Fair use.
Oh, it's fair use.
Fair use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you do certain things, yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this is fair use. We're not.
But this
like,
is on Twitter, so we should.
We
be
didn't
fine.
claim it was our movie.
Nah. It should. I think we'd be fine.
We not playing, right?
America loves motherfucking grapes. I'm Jason, 2 J's Jennings. I was a football legend. But once you reach the mountaintop of greatness, everybody wants to see you fall.
The problem is that you're a selfish prick who's impossible to work with.
Man, fuck you, you Harold and Kumar looking motherfucker. I'm through with this shit.
Karma is a bitch.
You pled guilty to charges of speeding and damage to city property.
It's that
I'm
one girl.
recommending community service with the Long Beach Recreations Department.
The fuck? I thought I was getting like some Martha Stewart kind of treatment.
From the depths of the sea, back to the black Snoop Dogg,
I am your new head coach.
Look, watch the lose. He used a fake penis to cheat on drug tests.
I won one of these, you booger-nosed motherfuckers.
Watch it, Jason.
Keith!
Kareem!
Jason! I've been trying to get back in touch with you for thinking about me, and I know you've been trying to get in touch with me. Is that pretty much right?
You just put a gun in my
Wait,
head.
hold on, Pop. The fact that he said Jason as if like, nigga, you was about to rob him. Like, you knew who you was about to rob.
Like the only reason he got back in character is because he realized who he was.
Yeah, like he tried to play it off.
Like he was still gonna rob his friend.
Are you sure this is good?
I took it off the screen.
Okay,
Yeah, I took it off the screen.
But yeah, fuck. Let's keep playing. It's a wonderful movie. Oh,
wonderful.
Oh, no. It wasn't on.
What?
Imagine that.
Before we can be the best, we gotta master the fundamentals. Hey, dog, you ever touched a titty before? That's your titty. You gotta hold it tight.
Do I have consent of touching the titty?
You got my consent, okay?
I like the titty thing. Keep that.
God
I like the
damn.
titty thing.
Is that safe?
How you liking this game?
I don't. Oh, is that
I don't know what
Schultz?
I'm doing. Do you remember what you were like?
Go back. That was
How you
Schultz.
liking this game?
Yep.
Oh
Coach,
shit.
I don't know what I'm doing. Do you remember what you were like when you showed
Oh,
up?
pause real quick. I
love
do
Schultz.
remember Schultz talking about he was in a movie with Snoop Dogg and he plays like the bad guy. I think he's gonna be the rival coach in this movie.
This movie actually looks good.
Like, cause you know this is a black sports movie. We need some
Yeah.
white people to go up against something.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. Got to keep the race war strong.
Kind of have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit down,
It makes everything more interesting.
Yeah.
Here. You were a pain in the ass.
George Lopez. This is star-studded
Sound
cast.
just like me. If you really want to win a game, stop pushing away your team.
Let's go! You look like a black Princess Leia.
New Jersey.
Okay, that hit.
Say
That hit.
titties.
Underdogs on 3, underdogs on me.
1, 2, 3. What's my name?
Okay, I'm on board. I'm on board.
Yeah, I'm on board with this movie.
Because
man.
at first the comedy delivery wasn't hitting for me.
Yeah, I'm on board, though.
I thought I was getting the Martha Stewart treatment. I was like, I see I see the funny in it, but it's like it won't hitting. But yeah, I see the potential.
I'm all the way on board with this shit.
Have to be the underdogs, double OG. Okay, this is hard.
Yeah, you should have been up there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
and it kind of makes me think like a lot of white people are gonna see this movie, and like they don't even know. Like Snoop Dogg beat a murder trial, nigga.
Facts. But Snoop is
he's
one of the only entertainers who could be tapped in with any other, who can get anybody to do his movie with him, even though he's not like an acclaimed actor for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody else will still be like, oh, Snoop's doing a movie? I'll hop in.
His
like
name got that social proof, nigga. He's one of the most marketable niggas ever
on the planet.
I'm on board with this movie. Because at first, as I was telling Lauren, like the jokes wasn't hidden for me as like I thought they should. Until George Lopez came in, you know, like a seasoned comedian, delivered the ball. I was like, okay, all right, I'll let it go, nigga.
It has everything. It has like the thing for your buck, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And real quick before we wrap up, speaking of comedy,
yeah,
King, the GOAT of this generation, is making his resurgence into Netflix because they love him over there. They kind of just let him say whatever the fuck he want.
This year?
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Oh,
put Lauren, I think there's a link
it's in there,
to an article in the notes.
I got you.
Okay, what has he like kind of said what is to be expected of this set?
Nah, and they never really do. Like that's kind of like that's.
And
gay.
who's the GOAT? I think I know some of these jokes because we went and saw him on his tour.
Yeah,
that's
you did go and see. It depends on if he
shit was funny, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Was he talking about Israel and Palestine?
That was a long time.
Yeah, a little bit.
He touched on it.
Yeah, he touched on it.
And
But
was it funny because this article
he was
making
touching on shitting on him when he talked about it in one of his other shows.
Oh,
So he was like, I'm not going to go there.
And as the story developed,
But then he still kind of
as more information,
still kind of went there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Not really, but he was like, I'll tell you what I said, and then he said it again. So he used the setup from what they. You know what I'm saying?
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
And this website is called The Root, which is like, you know.
Yeah, this
some real black
article
shit.
doesn't really like Dave Chappelle. Like all they could focus on was all the transphobic shit he said.
And the crack he smoked
allegedly
in Africa.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited for this. I mean, I wasn't really like, I haven't really been feeling the last couple, not because they wasn't like
Which one?
funny. Bro, he's dropped like 3 in like the last 2 years.
I think he dropped 4 on Netflix alone.
Yeah.
Because I think he
They had
had
to
one
deal.
shit where he was accepting a fucking prize and he gave a speech.
And he had to deal with himself.
Yeah.
But it is, despite the outrage that followed, the closer, it seemingly didn't affect Chappelle's bank account. He's still been performing around the country, hosting Saturday Night Live. Yeah, so yeah, basically saying Dave Chappelle's, untouchable.
Essentially,
He can say whatever the fuck he wants.
He's above us.
He'll still sell out an arena.
That's what it's saying. I think this was the joke that they said was problematic. It looks like, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, should we even read that? I don't even.
Nah.
That's cool.
And it's not even bad, but
it starts with if slaves had oil and booty shorts on.
Oh, and I was looking at the second one.
Oh,
because
shit.
Chappelle also said that,
And it gets worse.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But I'm looking forward to this.
And shout out to this black website. This shit got Boondocks ads. What type of shit is this?
Yeah, that's black as shit. What?
Well,
They sponsored by Tubi?
They went away too. Wow.
The Root is a.
It's
one of
called
those.
The Root.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's like one of those.
It's a reputable.
It's been around for a long time though.
Oh shit.
I believe so.
Seem a little liberal.
Yeah, shit since when Lauren had fucking
little
baby
left-leaning,
locks.
right? Yeah.
That's how long they've been around.
It's Lauren slamming.
They've been around from when I had a fade.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Before you even got here, fuck it. Let's take it to the extreme.
Let's do it all the way.
This here before you assimilated to the
for
culture,
sure,
Lauren.
for sure. I don't even think I was even a thought yet.
Appropriated.
Yeah.
How-
That's a better term.
How good, like 1 out of 10, are y'all expecting this shit to be?
Well, he's the king right now, so I always give him the highest expectation.
Yeah.
Highest expectation?
Yeah.
I don't be trying to do that. I be trying to expect like almost nothing, or
okay, because it's 2 levels of expectations for
Of
me.
course
like,
you're
like
hoping to
I
laugh.
don't expect anything genuinely. Like I'm going into it to see what he's doing, but I expect it to be good. Like I don't think it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Essentially,
I hope it's hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's going.
I hope it's like the next one to keep him on top, like officially.
Because what I
not just on a
saw
social standard.
was hilarious, and I know he didn't. I hope he would use ours because it was funny. But if he had a better set in another city, then it's gonna hit real crazy. Because what I watched was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Here, so
and I think it might be live because this is some New Year's Eve shit. So I think he's doing it live.
I don't think it's gonna be live.
Oh, wait,
You think so?
live?
It might be,
I think
but I
so.
don't know.
No.
I don't know if I
doubt
made
it.
that up if I saw that in the article.
That's too dangerous.
No,
Too
I don't
dangerous.
think he's gonna do it. I mean, somebody
It's
did
not
it.
that dangerous for Dave Chappelle. It is dangerous, but for Dave Chappelle, it's like
I think Chris Rock just did that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Chris Rock did that.
And who watched that shit?
I did
I did too. I think.
because I thought he was gonna talk about the Will Smith shit.
Yeah.
And he did he? I don't remember.
That was back then.
Nah, he didn't touch on that.
Yeah, no, that was back then. That all that marketing
Yeah.
momentum is swung that way
Yeah.
to that special.
It did.
But it wasn't done like live. Like, what do you mean by live? Like a live audience?
Well, it's always a live audience when you do stand up, but he meant
But you
like
mean
a
live on
recording.
TV?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, nah.
yeah, no.
Yeah, nah, never that.
You don't think?
Never that. It's too risky.
Chris did it. He did it.
Chris is like, who cares about Chris and what he has to say?
He's a
Like,
legend. He's a legend.
Whoa.
He's a legend.
Well, so like, what gives you the authority to disrespect
Yeah.
Chris Rock?
For sure.
I mean, what gives you the like fucking
Bro,
cuckness to defend him, nigga?
Look, Lauren, it's happening.
First of all,
it's happening again.
It is.
I don't even
It
think
is.
Chris
No.
Rock is that funny.
I don't
But
either.
he's disrespected him
All the way. So what you have to actually
I have to jump into that role.
He's drawing you in.
But-
He's drawing us all both into defending this nigga.
I'm not.
Nigga,
but you
I don't
see,
even like that
that's,
like that.
That's because of y'all ignorance. But Nate, what's a Chris Rock joke?
Niggas versus
Actually,
black
no,
people.
that's a bad one. But Chris Rock isn't like. He's in your top 5, Chris Rock.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is what happens with you.
But that's what I mean. Like that's
He's
what I
not
mean
in
by
my top
Chris.
5 personally,
recording
but
right
I do think that like
He's
all
not-
time in terms of respect, he gets top 5 acclaim. And
I've never fucked with Chris Rock,
The way I hear
so-
other comedians speak about Chris Rock, like he gets the Mr. Miyagi treatment, like nigga.
Well, I mean, when you're like young and you've been doing this, and first of all, he gets that Mr. Miyagi treatment, but there's levels to it.
Definitely.
Like Dave Chappelle gets that Mr. Miyagi treatment just based on the respect. But like I've heard of comedians talking about, Chris Rock just kissing his ass because he
Dave's
kissing
Or
Chris
kissing
Rock's
Chris
ass
Rock's
because the
ass.
nigga always has a show in development and he's a nigga to be friends with.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Chris Rock is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And it's like,
So-
who the fuck cares about the?
Are you saying that Chris Rock is not funny?
I've never like found the nigga funny.
I mean, he's not like today. He's not as hilarious as he was back in the day, right?
I've never found him
But there's
funny.
also like a genuine thing where I think comedians, when they hang around each other, it's just jokes and shit going crazy. You
And
know
I'm
what I'm
not saying
like in real life, I think he's probably funny in real life.
yeah, he's probably
I
funny.
fucking hope so. Yeah.
But like I've never like even thought about
Yeah, you
Chris
have.
Rock.
No, I
Because you
understand.
enjoyed Everybody Hates Chris, and he wrote it.
Nigga, that's different from a live comedy special.
But that's his comedy brain at work.
Nigga, not necessarily. And
He's
there was
still
other
writing
writers.
those jokes.
You're disrespecting the other writers that was happening that was around that show.
You're forgetting about the biggest writer that was on that show.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but it's like, it's his show, nigga.
But you remember what happened with the nigga who what's the nigga that was in charge of Rick and Morty? Didn't he get fired because the workers was like, this nigga used to be chilling in his office while we write the fucking scripts?
No, that's not what happened. He also
And he also
it
used
was
to just
that and like
other things.
sexual abuse and like other like they do the whole fucking
book at him.
yeah.
They used to, I booked him.
Yeah.
They said he used to just chill and sit on this chair while he played like a
game or
a
something.
monster truck.
Oh, chill out.
Like a monster truck shit, like
Oh, like an actual remote
monster
control,
truck,
like in
remote
front of
control
niggas,
monster, yeah.
like look what I can do type shit.
That was in the defamation, nigga.
Like he was doing his best to
He's
avoid
rolling
work.
that shit over people's feet while they writing shit.
That
Like,
nigga,
that's
they actually
crazy.
don't work.
Nigga just wrote the best episode this
faster, nigga.
season and he got a
But-
drone in his head.
Brought that up because like we don't know what the fuck was happening on that set. Granted, don't think that was happening. Maybe not to that extent, but man, there's plenty of other
You
writers.
don't like
but
Chris Rock.
I mean, I don't not like Chris Rock.
But you
I
like Dave
Chris Rock.
Chappelle though.
Yes, I fuck with Dave.
You do
Chappelle.
like you fuck with
Yeah.
him. Okay.
Dave Chappelle cool.
Where does Cat Williams rank for you? Just like
He's up there. He's above Chris Rock.
for sure.
And
that's not even
what
a
about
question.
Kevin Hart?
I put Kevin Hart up there.
Above Chris
Really?
Rock?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, easy.
mean, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
But he's not. He's falling into the same category for me. Like his earlier shit was funny.
Yeah, and
Who's
that's what happens. It's easy.
It's not for all of them because Dave is still knocking niggas out,
yeah.
and so is the Great White.
And
Bill
that's
Burr.
all because one specific person got diabetes. But who do you think is funnier between Joe Rogan and Chris Rock? Is that even close?
Chris
Is that
Rock.
a question for you?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Okay, I was about to say,
Chris Rock.
but you got to put the Joe Rogan in there just to gauge
Well,
how
not-
funny you think Chris Rock is.
Joe,
You know what I'm saying?
Not really. That's like Shane Gillis and Joe Rogan. I'm choosing Shane Gillis. Shit,
Obviously.
Mark Norman and Joe Rogan.
Well-
I'm choosing Mark Norman.
Since you're
Yeah.
such a stan, Schultz or Chappelle?
Oh, Chappelle.
Nigga,
Okay.
Yeah. What the fuck?
come on now.
I mean, I didn't know.
I think Andrew would choose Dave over him.
I think so too.
Obviously.
Andrew
think so
would be
too.
yeah, nigga, kill me now, dude. Dave just gets to live, nigga. Fuck that.
And even more recently, I was talking to you about this shit. I'm taking Shane over Andrew.
yeah,
Shane
Shane's
Gillis
as
funny
shit.
than a bitch.
Y'all nigga, I'm telling you, Shane is funny as
Shane
shit.
Gillis, like, there's comedians, there's like natural born comedians, and like all the, like even qualifying it like that is kind of gay.
I got a stand-up
But
you
I
should
do
watch.
get what they mean when they say natural born comedians.
Yeah, the niggas just
Like some niggas learned it and some niggas just had it.
yeah, some niggas just like he's just a dude. He's just a dude.
But literally, he's just a guy.
He's a dude.
Like
You get what I mean?
They was on Flagrant and Sosa trying to get this nigga to act bougie, and he was like nigga, nah. Like
Yeah.
I'm a regular person.
Yeah.
That makes jokes.
Yeah.
This shit has not gotten to my head yet.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel
And
that.
he's just like a regular cool dude.
Talking about Shane?
Yeah.
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 And
I haven't watched. I haven't. Damn, I haven't watched any of the stand up.
watch
Nigga, that's funny. His sketches are fucking hilarious.
podcast is funny. He's just all around
His
good.
I've heard
podcast
clips of
is
his pod.
okay.
Yeah, I've heard clips of his pod.
I don't
really
like
heard
his
much
other
of
guy.
Oh nah, he's funny. You're crazy.
I don't like his other guy like that.
Nah, he's funny. Nah,
And like something about his delivery. I don't know what it is.
nah.
I don't know what it is.
You wasn't watching it at the right time. But speaking of right time, it's the right time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, if you've enjoyed, well, the show's not over. We're just gonna combine it. But you know, the second half of LOY the show, we got a special guest. We should just like fast forward. Like they should just see all the setups. It's just like a
I feel
fast forward.
Yeah, fuck it.
But y'all see us in about 3 minutes. It's gonna be 1 second,
Hit the
y'all.
metaphorical button.
How about saying? Yeah, well, shit. Literally, what we was just saying. If y'all can't see, you know, 2 H's in the building.
What's going on?
The one and only.
Yes,
only
sir.
one.
Back again.
Only
Back
one.
again.
Yep, the legend is in the motherfucking building. And if you forgot, we're hosting a show. You know what I mean? He's actually the man who's throwing it. You know
He's
what I
the
mean?
diabolical mastermind behind all this shit, honestly.
Wizard of
He
Oz.
called us.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Every time, man. Anytime I do a show, ideally LOI is hosting it. If it's on
shit.
a certain caliber of show, though, I'm not just gonna have them pull up to, you know, just something I'm doing. It's got to be like impactful. Bring a big headliner in and
But you
make
see-
it dope for them.
I like all of them though. You got to bring us out to like those, like you know, the ones out in the boonies.
Them
and
little
shit.
hole in the walls.
Little hole in the wall.
That's what legends are made.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
for
I mean,
sure.
if I believe in the show, which is probably like 99% of the shows, I'll have you out. But also, not every show needs to have a host to it.
Of course.
That is true.
So
That is
it's like
true.
when I do
Definitely.
like a bigger kind of festival, it's better to have a host to keep people in between time and stuff like that doing
Yeah.
their thing versus if you do like just a smaller little showcase or something, you just want to keep it rolling, kind of thing. So it really just depends on the event.
On the mindset, the context, how you want
But
to
you're
attack
always
it.
welcome regardless. Hosting, standing in the crowd, shooting content, stealing the women.
Oh, man.
It don't matter.
You
Oh,
said
man.
whatever. Where we put like putting our hands.
Yeah,
on.
wherever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to dabble in.
What do we want to take? Jesus, that's too
But
much power.
Speak about real quick what In the Fest is, because we have a lot of new listeners and shit. They probably don't even know the context of this.
Yeah. So it's a festival for like music and arts, mainly based around North Carolina.
Yeah.
We're slowly expanding all over Carolina to different cities: Charlotte, Greensboro. About to do something in Greenville. And it started with just North Carolina. We're bringing in headliners from other states and stuff like that that are kind of going up in the industry, trying to bring them here, show them the North Carolina music scene, and from that just keep expanding and growing it and combining it with the local stuff, blowing it all up, bouncing it off each other. So.
And Noah is a humble man. He's using the word slowly, but it's happening pretty fast. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The ball is already rolling. This
It's
shit
like
is
he's
going
rushing.
70 miles per hour already. You feel me? And the shit's like we've talked about it before. You've been on the show. We met you at the first summer in the Fest one, which was dope. Hot as shit, but it was
Hot.
hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. Like it was just the whole vibe. It was in the middle. Of course, like on your side, like with what you told us, like it was security problems, motherfuckers getting in for free. But that's its own thing. But outside looking in, like it was just a perfect show.
Yeah.
But Yeah, man. Noah, if you live in Raleigh and you're in the music scene, you probably should know Noah. You get what I mean? Just
that might show how successful your music is.
It's just one of those things, right?
Yeah.
Like, who's another, like, what's that dude with the white and orange Rolls Royce?
White and orange Rolls Royce.
Tim Boss.
Tim Boss.
Tim Boss, yeah.
Tim Boss. There's certain people you got to know. Certain people like you should be tapped into, and you're just one of those people. It's
certain
crazy.
titans in the industry.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
But talk about the culmination of this event, because is this the biggest one in terms of headliners? Star power.
In terms of like
Word.
headliner, star power, and names, this is like the most collective people I've got on something.
Yeah.
It was the DC The Don show, but it was just DC. So now this is Rich Amiri, who's going up right now. 4-5, who's going up right now. Both on Rolling Loud. Just got booked for LA. Lossie's on it as a special guest. He had
Bitch, who would have felt?
Yeah, he had the
Shout out
hotel
Lossie.
song, so that's super cool. And he's from North Carolina,
Which is dope.
Which is even better.
so that plays into the whole thing. And then
Yeah.
E The Prophet's on there.
Yeah.
He was popping.
Shout out E The Prophet.
So yeah, really 4 big names in there. Each of them pulling from a different sound and audience and stuff like that. Just bringing it together in one place. It's also for my birthday. So
I was about to say.
Which is even
if I'm gonna do a big show and I'm gonna end it and I'm gonna make it impactful, most people having a little birthday party, I'm throwing a festival to celebrate my birthday. Doing it big time.
Crazy. Yeah.
So y'all niggas celebrate. I collect checks.
So just trying to do some, dope for it, but also I've always done a winter in the Carolinas, and it's just keeping that going and making sure that it happens successfully every year and keeping the momentum going.
Keeping that shit going.
Yep.
And you keeping that shit going. All information about it in the fest, we're gonna put in the description, the page, for everything about the show and all. But I wanted to ask you about like some football shit, because you like real into football.
Yeah, favorite
and like
sport.
I don't know if you watch us a lot, but like
we don't know shit about football.
I can't get into it.
We can
You
make
get what
fun
I
of
mean?
about what we know
It's
about
just one of
football.
those things, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, explain to us like when'd you get into football? Like, I kind of want to learn a little bit. Like, when'd you get into football? Why?
I just played it since I was young. I just remember being young, just tossing the football.
Quarterback? Or just like one of those things?
I mean, if we were to go out and play right now, or if I like get a group of people together, I'll probably play quarterback.
Okay.
Just because I do have a good arm. I'm not like the farthest thrower, but I'm accurate and I can place the ball well and like know where to put it and make good decisions. But I also can catch, so I can be versatile. Like if someone else wants to play quarterback, I can go out there and catch the ball or something.
Be
like
a little
that.
wide receiver or something.
But just remember tossing the ball in the yard, then actually got to play like flag, organized football.
Yeah.
Then got into tackle. And then little brother was playing it, so just like football. And then I was watching it. I was playing like Madden on Xbox, and I just like fell in love with it.
Who's like your guy? Like who's like the first football player you remember? Like for me, it's probably like, I don't know, Tom Brady, Palomalu, because he had like the hair commercials and shit.
Head and shoulders.
But like, who was like the guy you kind of attached to?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning?
Yeah, Peyton Manning's
Word.
fire, bro. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about him. Is he the guy that's like kind of underrated? Like he's the GOAT, but he's not like really the GOAT?
I think he was one of the last great white quarterbacks.
Peyton Manning?
But that's not for me to say.
No. I mean, no, that's definitely.
You're the authority on that.
No, that's definitely true. The game's definitely changed and shifted from
He's got blacker.
like pocket passers and people that can't really move and just stand there to more like someone that can run and
Quarterback.
pass and really help your team win in multiple facets of the game. But the best way I can describe him, I know you guys like basketball, it's probably like LeBron James, and Tom Brady's more so Jordan. Brady always had the postseason success, but wouldn't always put up the flashy regular season numbers. But he'd win you the game, even if he got one touchdown in the game or something like that.
Yeah, the G.
Whereas Peyton Manning will put up hundreds of yards, hundreds of touchdowns during the regular season. You'd think he's like this, God level person. But then the playoffs will come and he'll just end up losing, or bad luck will strike.
Turn into Vince Carter.
And then he just ends up blowing it. So that was kind of his whole career story, was him and Brady were in a rivalry. Brady would win everything. He would come up short, but then he'd get the MVPs for the regular season and Brady would get the ring. So it's kind of just like, do you want the stats and the going crazy, or do you want the rings on your finger? So it's just
he did win like 1 or 2 though, didn't he?
He won 2.
He won 2.
But I think he went to 3. I'm not. I don't know. I might be wrong about that. I know he won 2. He might have went 2 for 2, or he might have went to 3 and only won 2.
Okay,
Is
That's
there,
still good numbers.
That's pretty good. Is there like a golden age in football? Like I hear a lot of talk about like the Michael Irvin cocaine era. Is that being like legendary fucking plays?
It's really position based. Probably 20 years ago, it's probably the running back era. Like it was prime time to be a running back because football wasn't really a passing sport. Like you won off of a running back where you had like Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, like all these legendary running backs.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like the passing era because everyone's watching it. It's exciting when you pass and receivers catch it and they do all these dances and stuff like that. So it's really the era for being a receiver and being a quarterback because you can't touch the quarterbacks where as before you used to spear them.
They've gotten softer, right?
And beat the crap out of them and stuff like that, and there'd be no foul calls. Now if you flick them like that, it's like 15-yard penalty.
This shit got pussified.
And even receivers too, you can't like hit them until they have the ball, or else there's like defenseless receiver penalties and stuff like that. So it's definitely gotten way easier for that. People pass more, and it's definitely like primetime era, I'd say, for that right now. And everyone's getting paid so much money.
You think that's part of the problem?
It never helps.
To an extent, there's some people that it motivates, and there's some people that it just makes not try because they're like, I have the money.
Having a safety net, like the human brain is weird. Like sometimes having a safety net, like knowing you'll be safe is actually like a detriment. You know what I mean?
You get comfortable
in the long run. You know, that's crazy. No, that is different though, because I never fuck with football, and I know you always always see you like, not always, but like sometimes I see you posting the prize page like, yo, like you know, I'm going with this way, I'm going with this way.
To that shit. His photographer's name is Football.
Shout out football, shout out to football, shout out to football.
Shout out PH.
Yeah, I mean, I'll prize
Doing a
pick
great
anything, man. I honestly, I'm in like a Discord and I follow some people on Twitter. So
I was
like,
about to ask you, are you
I'll
at it?
make like 1 or 2 tickets that I make myself, and then I'll like just get a bunch of ones that people post that the odds look good.
Like good safe bets.
I also don't do anything crazy. Like I most I put up is like $5 to $10. But the trick is, you know, if you hit a 5-man, you turn $5 into 50. So you can bet $5 if you do it right. You can turn it into $50. You don't have to bet. You don't have to bet $100. You know what I'm saying? If you bet 100 and you lose it, it's like damn. But if you bet 5 and you make 125, then it's like, oh, okay, I can get down with that.
The odds are making sense.
Yeah. So
I'll mortgage my home on this.
Yeah.
So it's all about how you do it, how you play it. And at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong because it's all based off humans and things that could go any sort of way in the game.
So you would recommend it though, like for somebody wanted to get into it, because I think I'm gonna jump into that.
I see so much advertising.
I think
it's easier and better than like using like a DraftKings or something like that, where there's all these like middle lines and plus and negatives and all these like weird betting things that is easy for people to understand if you do that. But to me, I just want to be like 8 points, more or less, more. 7 rebounds, more or less. He's gonna get 6.
Over under. That's
it's just like it's so easy to just like do that.
He a little goofy. He 5 turnovers.
Yeah, so that's like the way that I do it. That I found it's easier than like any other form or whatever of betting. But if anybody in this room or watching wants to get on Prize Picks, let me send you my promo code. They'll give you up to $100 deposit match, up to $100. So if you put in 50, they'll give you 50 promo credit, and now you got $100 to play with. Just let me know.
What's your promo code?
I'd have to look it up.
Instagram. Yeah, go to 2H Instagram, DM him right now. Like literally.
They need to make it 2H. Or just 2 H's.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I'll send you a pic if you use my promo code, and we'll get it right.
Yeah, it might send you an unreleased snippet. You know,
hey, whatever.
Special.
Yeah.
But you ain't never had a moment in like enjoying football or even playing football to where you was like, this shit kind of gay, like a little bit?
Yeah. When I was in middle school, I had just went to a public school for the first time. I had went to a Catholic school in elementary school, but there was no like Catholic middle school, so I had to go to public middle school. And with that, I went from playing like rec football to school football. So I remember being in the locker room, and I was maybe in like 6th grade, and I was like changing, and one of the like 8th graders came up, was trying to do some like sus type stuff, like looking at me changing or whatever, like trying to be a weirdo. And that was just like my first eye-opening thing to like, all right, like let me like tighten up.
I'm surprised
around
that shit
here,
happened after Catholic school.
It's some freaky frogs. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean Catholic school. There was no sports in my school, so there was no chance for it to be a locker room.
Yeah,
and I
It's
had
probably
like
strategic.
4 or 5 people in my class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like I literally like my 4th, 5th grade school picture is like 5 people.
You was like,
That was-
5,
6 people.
I was getting paddled because you was on the same shit too.
Yeah, but it was probably a lot less funded.
Yeah.
We had 13 niggas total in all grades. Yeah, he had 5 in his class.
Yeah. He calls it a Catholic school. You know, Lauren made a joke about it being a retarded
I
school.
think it was
which is
more
funny.
Christian. Yeah.
Either way, something religious.
No, it was Jesus up in that bitch.
But yeah, when we first started though, you would ask us, you know, who you think won the sparring session because we was talking about the sparring.
No, we
session.
asked him, who do you think won the sparring session?
Yeah, so just for context, I was scrolling on my stories and I saw that Lauren and Tone were about to have a boxing match.
Yeah.
I saw no footage. I saw no ending clip. I saw no hand raise, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what it was even over, or what if it was, or if it was just, if it was just.
That's how we settle our differences now.
Fun sparring or whatever it was. But Tone's got the height and he's got the reach,
which is always.
So if I were to base it off of that, I would say Tone probably won. But I don't put it past Lauren that he's got the quickness to him where he could get close to you and really put some work in.
Now,
so
given what he just said, you probably shouldn't follow any of his prize picks. You probably gonna lose some money.
Nigga say he's the tallest one in the reach. No, it was me. I fucked all of them up.
I didn't even know you were a part of it.
We all went against each other. I only did one round with Lauren, so it's kind of, you know, but he has the edge. I'm the least experienced in the training. This niggas think he's a kung fu master.
He just said he whooped all of our asses.
He essentially like
That's what he just said.
He embellished so much of that shit.
So much of that shit, bro.
Yeah. Well, obviously you know who won, but
he's the most experienced.
Aren't you a black belt or something like that?
Nah, not a black belt. Nah. That's crazy, but nah.
He's a shitty brown belt.
Ain't even brown belt. You don't know his
Tai
belt.
Chi or something like
You be
that.
sparring?
Not really. I
You
mean,
don't
I'm
be
not
doing that
against
shit?
it. I don't really have any friends that spar. I don't really get an
Yeah.
invite to spar. But if someone was like, "Would you want to come spar?" It's exercise.
You
I'd
might have
do
to get
it. I
out there
mean,
with us, man.
Yeah.
You might have to get out there with
At the
you
end of
because
the
you be
day,
doing
it's
like
training too.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
Yeah.
It never hurts to get better. At
Never
learning how to
hurts.
do
Yeah.
that. So.
It never hurts to become more dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean,
And don't let him fool you with his stories. It wasn't like that.
Some stories are true.
Where do you spar at?
Yeah, some of these tails aren't that tall. But
Yeah.
we was at what was that? Garner Recreational.
We were,
Yeah, that's
we
what
was
it
at
was.
some field.
Just
Like
at
it
a
was just an
park?
open field.
It was
Just
Garner.
at
It was
a
Garner
park.
Rec.
It was Garner?
Yeah, it's Garner Rec.
Yeah, because we had went to like the
Yeah,
other place, and then
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit was it had a festival going. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
shit
know,
was
with
pretty
some
cool.
fisticuffs out there. I would say overall we all had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everybody got a little crack in.
Yep.
I'm saying every Saturday around like 11 a.m. Maybe 11,
As
12.
long as the weather is like good enough.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We be out in public. You gotta have to pop out.
Yeah, shoot me a text, bro.
Then
Then you don't
Spar
got to
with
be the
2H.
worst one anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I had somebody to whip on.
Yeah, I'll take the title.
Nah, that's fucking crazy. Cause you be doing like you be doing kickball.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say kickboxing. I was gonna say, oh nah.
Oh yeah, nah.
I'm not
So that's a good narrative to
that's
spin,
a
though.
good
Yeah, fuck it. He trains.
Kickball though,
But you're an
yeah.
avid kickball, you know, connoisseur.
Like you've been in kickball leagues, right? Like men's leagues.
Yeah,
Like that's serious. That's like to a different level.
Yeah,
That's,
it's co-ed, but they play spring, summer, and fall. I play each, and then
Nigga play each.
only because there's not a football league. But now I just found one that's
Yeah.
about to start in the spring in March.
that sounds
So
very
now I'm about to start up my
About to
own
get ready.
football team,
Oh,
and I'm gonna try to run the
that's hard.
flag league. It's co-ed too, so we need some ladies.
That's hard.
We
That's
need
hard.
some ladies to get in the field.
Our ladies are a little bit lovely, you know.
If we
They
got-
might not be. They
Yeah.
might not be.
yeah, we got more like secretaries.
Yeah, we got secretaries.
Lawyers
bitch.
and
We
we
don't
got
got
keyboard chicks.
no mud dwellers.
Yeah,
and nothing.
nah. There's some soldiers. They just don't get busy with the physicality.
Yeah,
It's all
don't get
good.
that dirty.
Well,
These
if
are
you
ladies
have
of
any
leisure.
friends
Yeah.
that do, send them out.
Yeah, your ugly big bitch friend.
Yeah.
Send it out. We need some size. Shit.
Gorilla back friends. Yeah, just tell them bitches. Yeah,
She
hit
can play
no
tight end.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Damn.
She got a wide end. Fuck it.
Yo, tell us a kickball, like what's something like people don't know about kickball, like a secret like trick. Like, is there like a game plan with kickball? Like, is there like?
Yeah, because on the surface, kickball,
it
appears to. It's not luck because it is skill in kicking the ball and even kicking it far or punting it at the right times and shit. But I don't know.
It just
and even being co-ed, like, are there women in there that be fucking niggas up?
Yeah, there's some decently athletic women in there. I can't lie.
Decently athletic.
But there's also the women where I'm like, yeah, I'm kicking it at her every time because I know that she's not going to catch the ball.
And it's almost
so
like,
it's an even balance of both. There's not necessarily a trick because it's really about just hitting the ball where you want to hit it, and 9 times out of 10, it's probably not going to go there. So it's really just trying to get on base, and it's really like, do I want to kick it deep or I want to just kick it down so I can get on base? And then that would depend on where your teammate's at.
Yeah.
If you went up first, no outs, you're probably like, I want to get on base. Boom, kick it on the ground, get on first base.
Exactly. But the
so then
second
someone
guy
can get up behind you and then try to advance you around the thing. If you, let's say you come up third and there's 2 people on, you're going to want to launch it so they can tag up and try to run around and score.
You sound like LeBron James reading pick and rolls.
I was about to say, it's just like,
but my
Like, come off the
strategy
screen.
is just I don't stop running until like I'm forced to, because like
Really?
9 out of 10 times I'm gonna run to first base, and even though I'm gonna make it, they're still gonna throw it to first base to try to get me out. So I'm just gonna go to second.
But it sounds like
He's
you're
got to
playing.
catch me if you
Then
can.
they're gonna
type.
throw to second, and then if they catch it,
They're already too late.
They're already too late, and I'm probably already slid and touched it, or it'll go over their head, or they'll drop it or something. Then I'll go to third.
But
So
it's a fine line between that, right? You can't just. That's a risky thing to do.
it is risky, but that's why I said it would just depend where the ball's at. And I slide. Like, nobody out there takes it serious enough to like slide and do that. But I literally
Yeah.
So like I can get the bases and dive and get
You can
under the
take those
ball and
risks.
stuff
Yeah.
quicker than
He's built up
average
the
person
skill.
would. Yeah,
Mm.
I just take the risk on my body to do it. Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because kickball doesn't get that the same respect, but it's so fun. It makes you want to disrespect baseball. Like, how the fuck was this America's pastime?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like 9,000 innings, and it's nowhere near as exhilarating as kicking the ball.
Oh
and
no,
running.
kickball like is way
It's
harder
engaging.
to play and way more fun than you would
It's
think.
more manly
this
than it
isn't
gets
high
credit for.
school gym class kickball. This is like actual
Shit gets
stuff.
serious. Like, nigga, and especially if you get into a contest where you're trying to kick the ball the furthest, nigga.
Yeah.
You trying to be the Barry Bonds of your team.
Yeah.
That takes footwork.
That get
Yeah.
And there's home runs in kickball, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah, but most of the time they happen like inside the park. Like no one's kicking it over the fence. It's more so it goes deep in the field and someone just runs all the bases before they can throw the ball
Exactly.
into the.
They haven't introduced steroids in the kickball yet, nigga. Just
Mm-mm.
wait. It's just gonna be touching clouds.
Yeah, once we get the PEDs or the neuro chip or whatever, we can have a rocket leg and
Hell
kick
yeah,
it
just-
over the thing,
nigga,
and it'll
kick
be a
that
whole
shit.
different ball game.
You really see what human potential can be.
Yeah, exactly.
How y'all feel about drugs in sports? Because I've been thinking about this. They got this new shit coming out. It's the doping Olympics. So for like and this is one dude specifically, like allegedly he's faster than Usain Bolt, but like he got disqualified because he was testing positive for gear and all that shit. But now they got a whole Olympics where you can be on drugs.
Interesting.
So these
That's
niggas finna break records. Like it could fuck around and be more entertaining than the regular shit. Because these niggas is on juice. Like how could it not be?
I think that's fair.
They bigger. The performance is gonna be crazier.
As long as it's not like a combat sport. You know, you can't do like boxing or MMA. That shit
Yeah.
just wouldn't work.
But you
can do shot put.
But if everything is fair,
if everybody that's shot putting or whatever that fucking shit is.
Yeah.
Shot put.
Yeah,
The shot put.
That shit's stupid.
Yeah, nah. You saw
But-
Brock Lesnar's daughter?
I was just about to say, yeah, she broke the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does she look so much like him? Can we get a picture of her?
Bro, it's almost
That
like
beautiful woman. Don't disrespect her, nigga.
Yeah,
She'll
because
fuck you up.
they could both fuck me up, obviously.
Yeah.
I was trying to find out how big she was, and I think she's actually smaller than she appears.
Yeah,
I kept
she's
seeing
short
that she
and
was
stocky,
like
but
5'3" and like 130 pounds or something, but she looks all of 6'9".
like I hope my daughter don't look like me. Like I would not be.
Oh, she goes to Colorado State. That's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
That's Dion's rival.
But when you look
Colorado.
at Brock Lesnar, like, could you have ever expected him to have a pretty daughter?
I didn't even know he had a kid.
I mean, yeah, I didn't know.
Until I saw that.
I didn't know he had a kid until I saw
viral
that.
thing, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know he had a kid.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's fucking everybody in here up at once.
Yo, she is built Better than everybody in here.
Nigga, and it's like, what would his son look like?
Why is her forearm so thick?
But imagine what his son would look like.
Yeah.
This is just his daughter. Does he have a son?
That's what I was to say. I didn't even know he had any type of kid. But
This
he
is a
probably
Viking
does.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they got a different level
Yeah,
of
she
genetics.
definitely does look like a Viking.
Yeah.
She even got the braids.
Like they used to like go on someone's pirate ship, take all their
For
gold,
sure.
like burn
For
it
sure.
down, and walk away with no
She
remorse.
looked like she could grow a beard and light it on fire.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
She's probably pillaged something before.
Yeah, no, definitely pillage the village, 100%, 1,000 XP.
She can take my girl.
Bro,
For sure.
I was about to say, the only thing keeping her from being a man is her.
Yeah.
For real.
It's just a few investments.
Just a few. Y'all fuck with that show, Vikings?
Yes.
That's a good ass
It's a
show.
great
What
show.
Have y'all ever watched that show?
No.
Great
Vikings.
show.
But it sounds
Is it
interesting.
historical or is
It's
it
literally
like
one of the best shows I've
fictional?
watched on TV.
I mean, it's like
It's scripted?
it's fictional, but it is real events have happened.
Yeah, they play into some of the
But
real
nigga, that
events.
shit-
It's dramatized.
And-
What's that word?
Dramatized.
Dramatized?
Yeah, dramatized.
Dramatized.
Yeah.
I think.
Wait, who said
Drama-
dramatized?
I think at this point they know what we're trying to do.
I think it's dramatized.
Dramatization.
Yeah, a dramatization of
Yeah,
the real events.
Dramatization.
Yeah. It's a dramatization of the real events that occurred in Viking history.
It's like when you watch 48 Hours.
Yeah.
It's like he's not really graping that woman.
But that show, first of all, that show was amazing. For sure.
What,
And it's
what streaming service is it
the
on?
History Channel.
It's on History. It's a great show.
Which makes it crazy. Like, the History Channel makes a good
So
show.
where do we
it's a
stream
whole
that
video I
at?
forgot to bring
Netflix,
up.
YouTube?
Yeah, I think it's still on Netflix. I don't know.
You could probably fuck around and get clips of it anywhere, but they was just some wild niggas.
I use B-Flix.
B-Flix.
Shout out
It's
to
on Hulu.
B-Flix.
It's on Hulu now.
That sounds a little pornographic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, it's an illegal.
B-Flix?
It's an streaming
If I
website.
saw B-Flix in your search injury, I would think that this is sticky.
Coming from the freak.
That sounds like a sticky situation.
Booty flicks.
But this is a wonderful show. What type of shows you like? I don't really
I
watch
watch
TV, but I like action comedy shit.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
I don't really watch TV either. I watch like a bunch of sports and a bunch of YouTube.
You fuck
so
with
like I'm
Eastbound?
subscribed to so many people on YouTube that literally like by the time I get through watching the videos that drop every day, I'm just like I don't even want to like
you tapped out.
watch a Netflix show anymore. But
hell yeah.
I've been trying to get into like some animes. Like I was watching Narcos. That's not an anime, but I was watching Narcos recently. Trying to
Narcos
think
is
of another
cool.
show that I've finished.
You fuck with Eastbound?
Eastbound?
Eastbound.
Eastbound LA?
Eastbound.
Is that a movie?
Can you type in Eastbound and Down?
That's probably important.
Eastbound and Down. If y'all have never watched this show, first of all,
Fuck is this?
Danny McBride.
Interesting.
First of all, he's just funny to me.
Genius.
I just like that nigga.
Yeah.
But overall, this show is the funniest shit ever.
Will Ferrell?
Ever?
One, it's up there.
Yeah.
Ever?
They got
It's
some.
up
They
there.
got some funny people in here.
Yeah.
They do got a star-studded cast.
They got some funny
That
people in here. I'm
shit,
not gonna lie to
Craig
you.
Robinson.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Okay.
What the fuck is
It's
it about?
and it's about baseball.
Seth Rogen's up there.
It's basically a baseball player who's at the end of his career, but he doesn't want to accept it. So it's just a journey through that.
Interesting.
But it's funny though.
Oh, nah, nigga, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
I can see it right now.
This
Bitches and ignorance.
shit is hilarious.
That's really all you
Best
need.
combination.
And it has,
That's gonna be 2H in about 3 years.
Madness and
but with
badness.
two black women, it's tight.
Yeah, with 2 black bitches for sure.
That's gonna be it right there.
Hey,
That's funny.
get some white women that look like that. They more than welcome.
They said they're just not in the tri-state area.
Yeah, just no Brock Lesnar daughters.
Jesus Christ. But nah, man, Eastbound. Because I like comedy shit, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
It's got a high rating too.
it's one of the funniest shows ever. I'm telling you, y'all should watch it.
Check it out.
I'm down. I like
But-
like a little documentary-esque
Yeah.
action.
And that's actually really good.
Comedy kind of thing. So
Yeah.
Those are some great braids on a white dude.
Yeah, it is. And that's a short
They
show
normally
too.
don't turn out that fucking neat.
It's only
I used
28
to rock
minutes.
them like that.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
That's good.
Yeah. Nah, this shit is hard, dude. This shit is hard. Y'all gotta watch that shit.
You
Especially
might
being
go
about-
back to the braids, man.
Yeah, I think about it all the time. I get so many DMs about it when I post like a throwback picture. They're like, bro, you gotta go back. That shit was such an image.
Nigga, like how you said the niggas DMs, but you talking about all them bitches.
Nah, they
Can't bring that up.
Yeah.
Nah,
What bitches? They might shoot them in the foot.
What?
Yeah, who bitches?
What are you talking
yeah,
about?
Nah,
Nah, bitches.
It's hit or miss. Some of them like it because they think I look like Jack Harlow now, so they'll compare me to Jack Harlow.
That's gotta be annoying, right?
That
I mean,
racist?
I mean, to an extent, I wouldn't say it's annoying because he's cool.
Can you
It's
pull
not
up
like
Jack Harlow real quick?
it's not like you're comparing me to like someone that's not cool. Like he at least is a cool,
Yeah, like
reputable
fucking-
white guy that's got style and like women
you
like
see,
him and stuff
it's not
like
Vanilla
that.
Ice.
I'm not gonna be mad if somebody's called, like if I go to China and they're like Michael Jordan. I'm not gonna be mad per se.
I would
but
love
I will be like, I mean Michael Jordan. I mean, I'm not even bald,
Versus,
you know.
Yeah, so like I get comparisons to him, but I'm also like that's kind of cool because then
Just on the screen,
I
too?
automatically know you think I look good if you think I look like Jack Harlow.
I was about to say, can we put
Yeah,
this on the
that's
screen?
social proof right there.
If I were to put braids, then it's like the bigger I get, then you're gonna get them comments like, "Oh, you appropriating and doing
Why
this,
don't you-
that, and the third."
Are
So
you
it's
prepared for those questions?
Yeah, but to me, it's not even worth having them arise. So if I can
Yeah.
just not put braids in my hair and have to worry about it, I would rather just
Well,
stray away.
why
I'm
don't you
already
go-
a white dude in the genre.
Yeah,
you
like,
know
you
what I'm
can't
saying?
draw
I'm not
any
gonna
new
be in the
attention.
genre, then have braids, and then it's the Post Malone effect all over again.
It's kind of
So-
like you asking for it at that point.
Yeah. I mean, even when I used to have the braids, I mean, I was nowhere near where I am now, and I was still getting comments and stuff
Side
like
eyes
that,
and
like
shit like that.
random like video. Someone will comment like, "Oh, a white dude with braids" and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's like,
you go viral on TikTok for all the wrong
it's
reasons.
just giving people less things to use
just giving them
for
ammo.
hate and
Imagine
ammo
if you
and
had
stuff like
dreads.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, that I'd never do that. I'd definitely braid my hair for like a one-off again or something like that, or maybe a
Yeah.
cover or a specific look, like how Drake changes his hair up,
Sometimes
periodically
snappy,
and stuff
sometimes
like that.
yeah.
But definitely not something permanent. And if I did, I wouldn't do it probably like that. I'd probably do it.
Would you ever go
little
like a
thicker.
Jeezy route? You know what I mean?
In
Like a
terms
little
of what?
Jeezy shit, like a little swoosh.
I don't know about my hair being slicked back. I've had it like
Yeah.
girls be like, "Let me see what your hair would look like, push back and hold it back or whatever." But I've never actually attempted to rock a style like that, so I couldn't say.
Okay.
My forehead's huge, so I'd say
You got to take that into consideration.
pulling it back would definitely play into that. But I used to rock a man bun, and I had my hair pulled back, and I wouldn't say it affected it too much. So it's more so the slick back can't be too far off from a
And
man.
it depends.
bun.
He has like the thing hanging. Like you ever? I mean,
He's got the Clark Kent on the Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you Google modern mullet?
that's what Jack Harlow's got now.
Yeah, I want to see
He's got
it.
a curly mullet. Yep.
The mullet is coming back. Why you think that is?
Because black barbers are doing them.
I think
And
if
I
I
just
go
think
back right
people are
here-
trying to do
New
different stuff to stand out, and they
Yeah.
just feel like
Oh, that shit look terrible.
people have done stuff already.
Nah, that shit look terrible.
Yeah, that's his like curly mullet that he's rocking right now.
Is it terrible to the point where like we'll remember him for it? Because that's a good thing and a bad thing,
He kind of look like he trying to be riffraff.
Yeah.
That nigga is not the neon python.
Or a character Jim Carrey played. You just gotta know about Jim Carrey.
Yo, you
to know
do
which
kind of look
character.
like this nigga a little bit. Like it's not racist to say that.
Yeah.
Like just slightly. Like I feel like you looked at me like that today. Like just from the side. Like
Yeah.
They almost have the same like kind of beard too,
Yeah.
almost. So that's why.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, I'll take it. Like I said, it's not like I'm getting compared to someone I would be mad to be compared
Yeah,
to. I
'cause
mean, obviously I want to be myself, but if you're gonna compare me to somebody, at least it be
Yeah.
positive. At least let them look
Jack
good and
Harlow.
be a talented person, and at least let it be someone reputable with that. So
yeah, one time somebody said I look like 21 Savage. I was like fuck.
I don't see
Never
that
did.
at all.
Nah, I don't know what that was. Might have been racism.
yeah, think about it now.
Nah, but it was a black person. So.
Yeah.
Might have been self-hate.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Looked in the mirror.
That
and was
shit is
like,
the
Imagine
worst.
how I felt. Nigga,
That shit
it's
is
like,
the worst.
I Googled it. I was looking at pictures.
You was looking at like which one is she
and
talking
it's like
about?
she said it, so I'm trying to find out how it could be true instead of coming from the standpoint of like hell no.
And you don't know how like she said it. Like could have been trying to be funny. Like
Like that's just disrespectful.
So you look like Slaughter Gang King, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know,
It's,
dog.
it's also because you have his same beard. I think that's what's happening.
It's the shade
yeah,
of the tone.
it's really
the
just
shade.
the
It's the
mustache
facial
and
hair.
beard.
Yeah, it's the
I
mustache.
don't know,
beard.
dog. I mean, you don't
Like
look
21
like the
Savage
nigga.
looked like he could have been my conjoined twin, but he's like the smaller one that gets cut off.
Wait, click on the Call of Duty version.
What, this right here?
Yeah. I don't know, dog.
Hell no, nigga.
I don't know, dog. You gotta look like that, nigga.
Hell no, nigga.
Just think about it if it was like
He looks more like Lauren than me.
Chill out.
Chill
out.
Yo,
just a little bit.
Master deflector, bro.
But it landed though, because
it's true. I didn't
What do you mean he looks like me, bro? He don't look nothing like me. Now I'll tell you somebody who looks like I won't say it until after, because if I tell you now, we might go for the next 5 minutes.
Be righteous.
No, because I'd have to show you my older pictures.
Be righteous. Do it now.
People say when you look at me side by side, you can see DJ Academics, just a skinnier version.
Oh my God, yeah.
I can see that. It's really the facial profile.
It's really the face.
It's the Jamaican American thing.
Yo, Jamaican.
Yep.
That don't even does that really count? Y'all part of the same, like, dysphoria.
Yeah. Y'all came from the same island. That's not even fair. Of course they look alike.
Nah, that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, like, how's like life been for you? Like, you just be chilling and shit.
Yeah, it's been good. About to drop an album on my birthday. So been working on that. You've
been posting like snippets of you working on it. Like, you're like finishing this shit up.
Yeah. Rob's got all the stuff. I'm going to the studio Tuesday to do like a final run through, make sure everything sounds good, so we can put like a final mix and master on it.
Yeah.
Should get the cover art. I just shot that when I was in Charlotte, so I should get it back sometime this week and get that thrown up to do a first little talk about it and teaser type of thing, and just put it out to the world. So gonna do the show next day, my birthday, album out, and just have like a little hype train going and just promote it and push it. So I think it's like 14 songs or something like that.
It's good.
What's the vibe?
It's a good number.
What should we prepare for?
I hate those questions.
No. I mean,
it's vague, but it's you
no,
gotta
it's
ask.
vague, but it's a good one.
Like,
So
what the fuck does that mean?
The project is called Blunts Inside My
Ask a
Belt
better
Loop.
question.
Because when I went to Dreamville, I was like trying to think of a way to smoke in there, because I'm not gonna go to the concert and watch all these people
Dreamville?
sober. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So I was like, well, if I put them in a bag or something, it could fall. And I was like, if I put it in my pockets, they're gonna make me take it out of my pockets. So I was like, let me put it in my belt loop. And I was like, I had a jacket on, so I was like, they're not gonna make me lift my shirt up to check my belt loop. They're just gonna have me walk through the security thing.
Yeah,
so
the little
pre-rolled some blunts and put them all in my belt loop, put my hoodie down.
What roll-ups?
Walked Dutches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 out of 10 times that's what we're going for over here.
Hard
You
to
don't
break.
think that's a little like high schoolish now? Because I feel like we all start off with the Dutches.
The
you get what I'm
Relos.
saying? And then you embark on the other
The
journeys.
games.
But some people do get stuck at the Dutches.
I mean, I'll roll up anything. I'll roll a game. I'll roll a white owl. I'll roll a whatever. To me, the easiest thing I've found to roll to get this stick together with ease and without me having to fight this thing is a Dutch.
It's a Dutch.
Preferably either a berry fusion or the 3-pack of Palmas in the blue.
You're a cultured man.
Yeah. You know exactly what you like. Yeah.
So, and the berry fusions are honestly close to a leaf in a way. They're not as necessarily hard and stiff as a normal Rello is. They almost have a little soft
you can wiggle
softness
them.
to it.
Yeah.
So that's why I like them. But yeah, so I just put them in my belt loop, went in and smoking in Dreamville, having a great time. So the whole album is really just a bunch of songs that embody that feeling. Embody the
sneaking drugs.
Yeah, something that would embody like
crazy.
the excitement of like having a good time, the anticipation of like, dang, like I'm about to go to something so crazy, or like I'm having this like such an exciting experience. I need to make sure like I, experience it the best way to like go through what's going on. And it starts out, hype, then it gets slowed down, soft a little bit, then it hypes you back up and ends on like a nice even keel. So. It's really like a roller coaster, man. You can throw it on a trip from your house to downtown or home from work or whatever. It'll play the whole way. And
you got like a bitch's voicemail on one of the tracks. Like, no, you ain't shit. You always doing this. You always fucking them black bitches. And she a black bitch. No,
that would be dope to incorporate. It's not necessarily a bunch of love songs like a lot of my music is. It's more harder stuff.
Okay.
So I didn't really incorporate nothing like that in, but
It's not. Wait, it's not a lot of
next
love
ti-
songs.
I mean, I reference love things, but it's not
Oh,
necessarily a soft, singing love type beat. It's more
Dedicated
hard
to it.
hitting.
It's more like a face fucking
like,
type of love. Right?
Yeah, like
Tough love.
make you
Angry
want to
fucking.
jump around, like blare it in the speakers, just like be motivated and just be like, dang, all right, like I woke up today, like let's make it happen, and
Yeah.
anything is possible.
Yeah.
So definitely next time I do like a love type song, though, I need to get a girl with a very appealing voice.
Yeah. The
to-
right voice.
to give me a
know.
voicemail skit live on the mic and,
Yeah.
and
You got
curse
so
me
many
out or
options
something
to
like
choose
that.
from.
Yeah.
So
It's like, what voices you want? You might get a couple bitches to just harmonize.
Yeah.
or just
yeah.
make a post and be like, submit your best 15-second voice
Literally.
skit if you
Uh-huh.
want to be on
That's
my
kind of
song.
what we did for the 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃. Kind of. We just kind of asked.
Yeah, like who
we
got
just,
the best moan?
Yeah.
And we use her.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Shout out to Pink.
Hey, it works.
But nah, man, that's fucking crazy. Cause it's every time we talk, like you drop a project every year. You haven't gone like a year without dropping a project, which is kind of like, I mean, on a consistency basis, like it got to be top 1%, right?
Yeah, I mean,
terms of
I
output?
really
In terms of, like,
drop
just
more.
being
Like
consistent?
I'll probably drop one, like a smaller, like 6 to 8, like in like spring, summer, and then like I'll do like a bigger like album, usually for my birthday.
Cause you're not like most niggas is on like, all right, I'm gonna drop just a hella singles. Like nah, like you want some like nigga, let's drop a tape, music videos, like woody whoop whoop.
Yeah,
just don't really hear that like often. Cause most people are just single heavy right now, you know.
No, for sure. I mean, my mythology to it is like I have dropped some singles, but even then, like to me, those don't perform better than when I put out a full body of work. When you drop a single, it's only gonna have one type of sound or one type of person or one type of audience, and if that person doesn't hear it or click on it or see it or get behind it, then it's just gonna float out there.
It was a fart in the wind.
If you drop an album, someone might not like song 1, but they might like song 3, or they might like song 5. So now you're constantly getting your project played and you're getting streams for this thing because you're able to make a body of work that they were able to find one thing on that they like. So if I can say, listen to my music, and you're like, okay, and I give you one song, if you don't like that song, you're probably not going to listen to me again. But if I say, check this album out, you can skip through 5 songs. If you fall on one you like, that's all I need. And then you're going to be hooked, and I can just keep it there. And then if I drop a single, you'll at least check it out. And if not, you wait for me to drop another project.
Okay.
So,
Lauren, you got a similar strategy?
I mean, I've fallen back from releasing a lot of things. I mean, I'm working on something right now, but yeah, I'd much rather bodies of work. You know what I mean? That's why you don't see a lot of singles or anything from me, because I try to put it together to make something first. But yeah, I've fallen back from that for a while until recently.
Yeah.
and you can almost make it last longer than a single.
Yeah, you
like
can.
these
You can do a
artists
lot
drop an album, they tour the album, they make merch around the album, they get videos around different songs in the album, and now you got a 1.5 year run of whatever album that's still new to all these new people that are discovering it as you're doing all this promo for it. So it's like your song might be old to the people that know you, but the people that don't and just clicked on you because of a song that people know, it's new. So you got to constantly promote and just let them know, because old stuff is new to them.
Exactly. And this time around, my methodology around it this time is I'm trying to move away from the current model of how we make money, just streams. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to allow for MP3 purchases for people or whatever. Things like that. Just more direct to consumer ways of saying support me like monetarily if you really do. Because why not?
Isn't that like, because I'm not like I'm not an artist, but like if I felt like if I was doing music, like you're gonna have to buy the single.
Yeah.
Like at least $4 or $5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would try to market myself like in that like sphere of like, you know, my fans buy shit, shirts, music, you know what I'm saying,
Merch,
vinyls,
all that,
memorabilia, paraphernalia.
Like the vinyl thing and the cassette tape thing, people do that too, like to make it like a audible, like a hard copy you can still purchase. Like those kind of things I think are important, because you really get to see who is spending on you and who you can really lock in on making sure they have everything.
Yeah.
And it's really the way too, because I mean, streams are paying next to nothing. So if you rely your only income to be on streams, you can make 1 million streams. You're gonna get what, $4,000 or $5,000 bucks.
max.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
You're gonna grind so hard and work so hard for this. Oh my God, I got 1 million streams, and it looks cool and it sounds cool. But when they pay you out and you have $1,000 and they get you a month of rent, and then you gotta try to find the next 1 million stream song.
Exactly.
Then you're like, dang. Versus if you can sell a CD for $10, like Nipsey did, or $100, whatever, and you get 100 people, whatever, 1,000 people to buy it. Now you got $100,000. So every song I drop, I buy the single on iTunes for 99 cents, my own music, and that equates to, I don't know what, 20,000 streams. If I were to sit there and stream it 20,000 times,
It's true.
So just send it to your friends. Yo, it's $1. Spend $1 on me. Buy my single.
Literally,
it's gonna get me the streams, and I'm gonna get that full $1. Versus you having to stream it 20,000 times for me to get your $1 to support me.
Facts.
That's a
risky thing though. Like as an artist, just being like, all right, fuck streaming. Like if you're gonna listen to my music, you're paying like 99 cents.
Well, you can still do both.
You can do both.
No, I'm not saying not do that. I'm just saying
I know what you mean.
As an additional thing. Like, end of the day, streaming is awesome because anybody at any moment can click play on anything and discover it and share it with the ultimate ease. But because of that, it's so hard to like pay people on that level of ease. So you got to come up with like merch, or you got to do shows, or you got to do features, or you got to do like all these like tangible things where you can really like sell yourself with whatever.
Like,
and it works for industry artists. If you got 50 songs doing 1 million streams a month, then you're streaming checks like 10, 20, 30 bands. That works.
Yeah.
If you have one song that's doing 1 million streams and the rest of yours are doing a couple thousand, it's not, livable off
It's
that.
not a good business plan.
So it's like the only way you can really bank on streams is if you're really like
if you got somebody to push the button and give you like 1 million off rip, because there's a whole lot of that.
Yeah, but I mean, even then they got to recoup it.
Yep.
So then you have to make 10 million stream songs so that they can recoup it. Just for you to have got maybe, I don't know, 300,000 off of that.
Exactly. And most times, if you're that high of a level anyway, where your streaming is like that, now you're not even making your money off the streams anymore. You're already at a certain plateau where it's like you have the brand deals, you have this, you have that.
Labels
to get
are really, in my opinion, just there to make it easier for the artists.
Yeah.
Like if Drake didn't have a label, he would break the game because he would be making so much more money than he already is. Because his label is taking a percentage of that to market him and book his shows and do all these things, so he can just chill and be an artist. And if I was on his level with that much money, I would want it that easy too. But if he wanted to be independent and was getting every single dollar off every single thing he did, he'd be up there with like Bill Gates,
Walt Disney,
all them.
If Drake took the Russ route, right?
Yeah, if Drake took the Russ route, bro, seriously, like he would be caking. But also, if Russ took the Drake route, he would be a bigger artist. So it's like that's the trade-off with
discrepancy.
That's true.
Do you want the money or the fame?
Or do you want both?
Yeah.
Because you can achieve both if you go about it the right way. It doesn't have to be one or the other. If I had $1 million, I'll make myself famous. And if I had 1 million followers, I'll make myself rich. I truly believe that. So it's like one or the other should be able, if you do it right, to put yourself in the spot where you're able to do both.
Yeah, like having 1 million of anything is probably valuable.
Yeah.
When you think about that shit.
It's definitely a lot easier said than done though. You know what I mean? Like, and especially like with now, 1 million followers, it feels so like watered down.
No, it's people with 1 million followers that aren't even famous.
And it's a lot of people
on Glenwood.
Yeah, like just regular ass niggas.
And there's some people with 1 million followers, but they're not touching 1 million people. Like they can't change 1 million people's lives.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if it's like, fuck it, I want to wear this brand and wife beaters. Now it's like 1 million people that's wearing that brand and wife beaters. It's not a lot of people that's doing that.
Yeah.
Because it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, because that's called an icon. And there's only a couple of those.
I mean, that's an extreme version. Like it's people with 5,000 people, but like
that's an influencer.
Yeah, but and it's people with 10,000 followers, but like they have 10,000 followers.
It's 10,000 hardcore because there's always levels of how committed you are to some shit. Like some shit is cool in passing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind it being around, but I'm not gonna cause it to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the scary part about the game too, is artists will get hot, they'll run up these like massive follower counts.
Crazy.
And then when they cool off, you see them make a post and they got like a million real followers, but they're only getting 10,000, you know, likes, and 200 comments, and it's like
that's when the sponsorships start happening.
Yeah, and it's like that's when
So you
that's when
start seeing
them
weird
start
posts
doing all
like,
that
"Why is this
stuff and
nigga
all those things. So
advertising
it's like those followers only gonna get you so far, because if the people just don't care and they just stop caring and lose interest in the reason they follow you, they're just gonna scroll right past it. So it's like 10,000 committed followers that are buy something is worth more than 1 million people that are not even liking or interacting or doing
And of
whatever.
course,
that's a fact.
Like, of course, like, you know, it's no reason for it to be said, but if you have 1 million followers, you're probably going to have 10,000 loyal people. But, like, the point is, you know, 1 million followers don't equal out to even 100,000 loyal, fans.
I mean, 10,000 people can't put you on a U.S. tour.
Yeah.
There's
It's just not
what? There's
possible.
what? What's the? I don't know. Let's say there's 15 like poppin' cities in the U.S.
like good big
If you have
markets.
10,000 fans, you can't even do a 200 cap venue in each of the most poppin' cities in the U.S.
Oh yeah. Just based off how that's gonna disperse itself.
Yeah, because you got to think they're probably dispersed all over the place. You might be able to go to one city and do 400.
You got like
one
300
place to
in
do
Miami.
200. Yeah, but that's seriously how it works, and that's why you can see somebody out here that's got 1 million followers that nobody cares about, because the only place they're cared about is L.A. or Milwaukee or Atlanta or something like that. Because out here, and people just
It's crazy.
But then you can have someone that's lit out here and go over there, and everyone's like,
"Who the fuck is this?"
So
that happens a lot. That's what's fucked up about the game, though. It's kind of like,
like
it kind of makes sense because the reward for playing the game is crazy.
I'm about to say,
like if you
crazy.
able to navigate through all this shit and play the game successfully, it's kind of insane.
And is all this shit like watered down?
To
like
an
it's
extent, like I just feel like everybody chases like the same thing in a way. Like they feel like they gotta make the same sound of music, or it's very much like if they see someone do something and it's building a wave, they're gonna want to do what that person's doing, whether that's work with that videographer, or work with that producer, or work with that whatever, to try to do the same thing so that they can hope to
replicate
that
the process.
same, you know, wave and thing, versus they should look at it, be inspired by it, and be like, how should I take what he did in my own way and create my own wave with it? So I feel like people get so caught up in trying to be what's already hot because they know people are going to be easily receptive to what they're used to hearing and seeing. But then when that wave dies down, they die with it. Versus if you're building and establishing something that's going to stay for the long run, you might not reap the immediate benefits because it might not be cool right now, because you might be establishing your own thing, but it's going to stand the test of time.
It's gonna last longer. Like,
And those
it's
people
always-
that didn't see the vision will come around, and when they come around, you're already going to have a base of people that already saw it. So then they're going to be like, oh, this is actually huge, and then they're going to ride the wave even more and go tell people, and then it's just whoosh.
People need to see something going on to like believe it.
Yeah.
It's better to get a real good boogie board than it is to drown trying to surf a fucking tsunami.
Yeah. The game is weird, and it's just like, I don't know, man. Because I was just asking you because I know you've been in this shit for
No,
like
I mean,
forever.
and it's in every facet. Like, I will literally book a show, wait like 2 weeks, and see somebody else do a show with 7 out of 10 of the people that I just did a show with. Because they saw that the show did well, they saw that it looked good, and they're like, dang, well, if I work with these people, my show's going to do good, and my show's going to do great. But their flyer looks horrible, and they don't have their stuff organized, and they think it's as easy as just getting these people that were on it, and they don't, and then it ends up flopping. Because they just want the quick, like, ooh, this is how I can throw a dope event. All right, you, and then get it together, and then
If it was that
happens.
easy, all of DJ Khaled's albums would be fucking best every time.
Yeah.
But
literally,
you know
because he
what
has
I'm
the biggest names.
And all he does has the biggest names, but they're not all that every time. Like,
No, exactly. So it's like there's more to it than that, and just thinking like it's about whatever's hot at the moment. It's really about like a lot of stuff that goes in behind the scenes, really building it, cultivating it, doing it the right way, and like that's just the best thing I could say.
It's just
with
no
that.
originality in the game, huh?
Yeah,
Man.
I mean,
According
there
to the
is, and it gets looked over sometimes, but there also is, and it blows up. Like, I mean, Cardi just dropped that snippet 2 days ago, and the whole entire music world's talking about it because it sounds like nothing we've ever heard.
Nothing we've ever heard.
To an extent, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about the one he was dressed up like the Grinch?
The one he just dropped.
Yeah, when he was wearing the green furry shit.
Yeah. In front of his lamp, in front of his Urus.
It hasn't really hit me yet. Like, I keep re-listening to it, trying to like it, but it still hasn't hit yet.
Nah, but see, the point is not for someone to listen to it and like it. The point is for someone to listen to it and realize it has no genre. It has no. You can't say this sounds like this. You can't say I compare this to this. That is the originality in it. Is you keep listening to it because you want to tell yourself it sounds like this, or I like it because of this, but you can't find what you like about it because it's so original and crazy and out the box that you're not able to figure out what about it is making it lit. But it's lit because the whole world is talking about the snippet.
And it's crazy because there's a fine line in that to where it's like you could describe bad things the very same way. Like, what do I even do with this? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that same, I don't know what the fuck this is, could be applied to bad shit. But that's always gonna be the case when like you doing some new shit with sound, because sound is so much more like it's a rhythm, and rhythm is what would happen before. Let me just bounce off of that. So like when I first heard Yeezus, I was like, this shit is okay. It grew on me later, but it's just because like nobody was that irritable on a song before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas got screeching noises and breaking plates and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, it was a lot going on in my head.
The new wave normally takes some time to get an accepting to.
To get accustomed
when somebody does something new, like even 808s and Heartbreaks, you know what I'm saying? It's a great album, but some people were like, what the fuck?
Like, why is Kanye sad?
Yeah, but then when you like, that one didn't take long to like pop off, but it was still like a nice shift and a change. But it was like for everyone to fully accept it, it normally takes a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, Drake was singing and people were making fun of him. Like, why are you doing this sing rap? You're soft. Like, get out the game. Like, all this stuff. And now everyone's singing and
literally
being melodic and sing rapping and doing this, that, and the third. So it's just like, he proved everybody wrong.
See, that's what happens, nigga. When your wave come in and it's bigger, everybody else goes under that shit. All the niggas that was talking shit is probably either dead or in debt.
Yeah. Or begging for a handout.
That's right. So, that part too.
Yeah, literally, probably. Jesus. I was about to say.
Do you ever like, because you pride yourself on being original when it comes to creating music. Do you ever hear some shit that you made and you thought it was hot in the moment, but it's just like so new? You listen to it tomorrow and it's not even the same song no more?
Yeah, it goes both ways. Like, I'll make something like and think it's trash, and then like weeks later I'll just be listening through my unreleased to see like what I would want to drop or something like that, and I'll be like, oh, forgot I made this, and it would be like better than I thought. But then I could also have a song that I thought was great when I made it, and then I listen to it in some time, and then I'm like, I don't really like this that much. Let me, put it in the this ain't gonna drop folder. So it's like
it's called the trash.
Yeah, so it's like if it's not timeless and it's not gonna resonate with me after the first time I hear it, because you can love anything off the first go of it, or you cannot like it off the first impression. So I try to just give it time and base it from there, and then however I feel after that is what I'll decide to do with it. That's also why I have like 150 unreleased songs and only drop like 10, because it's the ones that I'm proud of and think are great for the world to hear, that I want to represent myself and my work the best way. So
that's something I never thought about. Like, how many songs do you make a year versus how many songs actually end up coming out a year?
Oh, it's a huge disparity.
Yeah, it's huge difference. Yeah, I mean, I could probably make, let's say I made 15 songs a month. I'd maybe only drop 2 or 3.
But would you ever like pull some like Lil B shit, just drop 100 song tape for no reason, like?
Not that much, because no one's listening to all that. But
would you even listen to 100 of your songs in a row?
Nah,
just for an hour?
But I would drop like a 20 song, not necessarily throwaway, but like 20 songs of like, hey, I'm never gonna officially release these as a single or on an album. So it's like the Noah files or the Noah archives,
so
like the
20 single DatPiff exclusives,
something like that.
Noah's
like things that if y'all want to tap into, experimental things, other type of things, if you want to listen to it, it's there. But I'm not gonna make like some official release and drop date or nothing. It's more so just like in the catalog, so people got new things to hear and listen to. So
you might have to leak it.
I was about to say,
market it like it's a leak.
Yeah, I'll send
beef
you
with yourself online.
I'll send you guys
Literally,
music,
Like,
and you
who
can
the fuck keep dropping my shit?
Yeah, I'll send it to y'all, and you can just put it out under different names and aliases.
Sprinkle it out
we
there.
got a few bots in the comments. You probably let them niggas play with it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and they'll just see it and be like, "Dang, who's dropping my stuff?" Go on Instagram and make a big deal about it to get some promo.
You ever had anybody leak your music?
Nah, because I record myself, so no one really has my music except for Rob, and Rob's not gonna leak it.
He's not
and
that
if
tight.
I send it to somebody, it's usually like an artist friend or somebody like that just thinks it's fire or wants to feature something, and they're not really gonna leak it.
Yeah.
But as I get bigger and I send it to like fans or DJs or promoters or whatever, just on some like for the love shit or whatever, I bet it'll happen. I just don't think I got enough of that like cultivation yet, where people are like looking for the Noah leaks and the
it's like
the Noah unreleased, where they're like, all right, we need to find out this email password to get his songs and put it out and do all that. Yeah. So
I'm about to say, are you ready for that?
Yeah,
Ready
I
for
think
that?
it'd be sick. It'd be annoying if I had a whole project planned and then the whole project leaked, but I'd also know I made it.
Yeah.
So it'd be bittersweet,
It's a
and
double-edged
I'd still put it out, and then I'd put out a newer project with other unreleased songs they don't have, as like
as a fuck you.
Yeah, or I'd probably put out the new songs and then put the songs that leaked as a deluxe attached to it, so then people can still get it in here. I mean, if you're gonna run it up anyways, and I'm gonna gain nothing from it, you might as well listen to it on my page and get my streams up on it or something like that. So
and at least that way they're getting it legally. They can play it in the background and shit. Like normally when you got an unreleased song, nigga, it's like the hoops you gotta jump through to listen to that shit properly.
You gotta
it's
you gotta
like it's always some shit.
go into like the file folder on your phone.
Like you gotta turn YouTube on, take it off the screen, hit your live screen, and then press play again so it'll play in the background. Dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's a hack for you niggas.
Yeah, or keep tapping on your phone so it like stays.
So it wakes up. It's always some stupid
It's
shit.
always some
Nigga,
stupid
fuck
shit.
it. It's never worth the hassle.
Yeah, nah, never.
But all in all, there's a lot coming for you in the future. 2024 is actually probably about to be one of the craziest years of your life.
yeah, I mean, I've already got so much like already in the works and planned now, and it isn't even January 1st yet. That I already know it's just gonna get crazier as it goes on, and one thing will lead to another. Someone will reach out to do this or bring this person here, or put this together, and stuff like that. So
It's gonna be a good harvest.
just trying to take it to the moon, man. So kicking off the year with collabing with Les and Ricky with Rollywood Co. doing like In the Fest and Rollywood event.
Yeah.
At the CAM Contemporary Arts Museum. So,
How'd that come together?
Really just me being high and just thinking about innovative things to do that I haven't done yet. And I think they do dope stuff, and I know them both personally, so I just reached out like, hey, let's come together and do something that would be crazy and impactful and that nobody wouldn't expect us to do. And they were down, had a couple meetings with them, chalked some stuff up, and we're ready to roll. So I'm about to get the flyer and stuff for that made, and we'll have LOI in the building for that too.
And once again,
so
shucks.
It'll be cool. Got a Greensboro event coming in January as well. I'm about to collab with Disgrace Weekly for an event for her.
God
Shout
damn.
out Disgrace.
So many highlighted dates in your calendar.
About to
man.
do my first Greenville show. It's a lot, man.
Nigga said, what isn't coming?
It is a lot.
DC the Don's coming back on his tour.
A word?
Trying to get like other people that come on their tour. So
Oh shit.
It's a lot, and you really need to let them know where they can find all this shit at, because it's in one place.
Follow In the Fest, INTHAFEST, for all updates to anything I'm saying. We're gonna drop all the info, all the flyers, everything there. North Carolina Underground, super slept on, but we're going up, and that page represents that. We've built it from 0 followers to 3,100, all organic in like 2 years, off of just people reposting it and doing
Straight
whatever.
hustle, Nick.
So, and it's only gonna keep going. So real motion.
Real motion.
Real motion, nigga.
Yeah. Oh my God,
I
North
like
Carolina.
that phrase.
Yeah, yeah.
North Carolina is coming up. There's actually a lot of real motion.
I was about to say, yeah, if you're not from here, hey, good luck. But
Yeah, like it was funny.
You might want to commute.
Rich Amiri just posted the flyer
flyer.
on his page.
Yeah.
And half the comments are like, who the heck is in NC? Why are you going to NC? NC's so lame. Like, who is even in there? Like, NC got no music scene. Da 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 da.
They put cousins over there.
So I'm in the comments on the In the Fest page like, y'all sleep. Like, like NC's on the come up. Like, you gonna see. Like, blah blah blah. And all this stuff. And then other people were commenting like, oh, I'm from there. Like, da da da. So it was like this little like cult of like North Carolina music lovers like going at all these little trolls under there and stuff. So just gotta keep feeding them, man. Like everyone's got a niche, like a niche, whatever. Like J. Cole brings the mainstream here. Fucking, excuse my language. K97.5 brings the radio. Tim Boss brings like the hood artists, and I bring like the underground. So it's like that's my niche. That's what I'm trying to bring here, and I'm just trying to keep bringing people here that no one ever thought would come here.
Cultivate that process. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 2024 is going to be a good year for everybody, you know what I mean? Hopefully soon, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know, some special news. You know?
There's going to be a couple special things.
You know,
but,
hopefully we'll be able to
we can't talk about
tell
that
y'all
yet.
about that soon.
We can't talk about that yet.
But overall, you know, like we said, like, knowing for years, like, you probably like one of the, it's a couple niggas I know that work harder than you, but only a couple. But that says a lot. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, I know I'm not the only. I know I'm not the only hardworking person out here. So
that don't count.
That
Lawrence
does count.
works harder than everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Lawrence works harder than Guy.
Yeah, you don't know Lawrence, but
Lawrence is the
he works
hardest
harder than
working
you.
nigga.
Look, I know that.
But
I'm
he's
not,
working in reverse. He's working hard, but not smart. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like it's in reverse.
Yeah.
This diminishing returns.
Yeah, I mean, end of the day, I'm not the only hardworking person in the world. I just want to be one, and hope I inspire other people to work just as hard because I see people working that inspire me. So that's how we got to help each other make it happen.
Still sharp as steel, nigga.
Beautiful. Oh my God. But as always, man, it's been beautiful. You get what I'm saying? December 21st, that is the date. The special date, your birthday.
Yeah.
Well, my birthday is the 22nd, the next day, but the show's for my birthday, which is the day before.
Oh, you better offline about that.
You get 2 birthdays. You want to have everything for yourself.
Ideally, it ends at, I mean, the show's going to end basically by midnight, which would be my birthday. So, I mean,
so it'll still be the show while it's his birthday.
It'll end.
It counts. It counts.
So it's like,
Check.
we'll all be in there.
It's your birthday eve.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking, you know, we gonna be hosting that shit, LOY. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be an eventful night, to say the least, for sure.
It's gonna be
an eventful
you're gonna
night.
catch Double H running around T. You're gonna catch them entertaining the crowd. You're gonna catch a lot of people out there having a great time. Mosh pits, a lot of energy, and up and coming artists that are one day gonna be, you know, big names coming here before they're to that point.
Yeah.
So it's getting to see something before it blows, and to me, that's the coolest thing in the world. So,
and as always, you know what I mean, whenever we have a guest on, make sure y'all do y'all due diligence, you know, out of respect for 2H. Hit the comments. Not the comments. I'm high. Hit the description. Follow his pages in the fest. Noah. There's 2 of them. But
because they're a reflection of us. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They gotta treat our guests good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Make
saying?
us proud.
We're good leaders over
We
here.
love y'all, but make us proud.
But
no
shout out to
doubts.
lovely ladies. Shout out to white man behind the boards. It's been a beautiful day. Again, do your due diligence. Like the video, share, subscribe. Patreon, $5. Yeah, we got Patreon too. Yeah. You know, we getting kind of big now. We're a little bougie and shit.
Purchase the Patreon and you're going to get $5 off your winner in the Carolinas ticket from now until December 21st.
He's lying.
I don't know what paperwork we got to do to get that
he's
happen.
lying.
But that sounds amazing. Let's get
But
it.
hey, man, Jay Nobles.
No,
White man behind the boards.
Oh, I cut him off.
And now, 2H, thank you for coming.
Of course,
we got to do
man.
the
Thank you,
on-camera
guys.
dap.
Thank
it
you.
just looks good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Politics.
This is social proof, nigga. But hey, man, we out, man. Y'all be safe. Thank you for watching.
Peace.
Thank you, man.